Once you think it's going, you go ahead and give an intro for everybody watching after the fact. Let me see.
We're good on my end, and I think
I think we're live.
Live. All right. Happy Saturday night, and welcome to the after party. Captain Burley Slice and I just recorded the newest episode of Brothers of the Pipe podcast, where we reviewed and discussed Cornell and Deal's Palmetto Balkan 2024. So the newest batch is out, and while everyone will be smoking it and talking about it, we decided to take a little trip to the past to the previous edition of that and give that a go. And
because we're tight and poor and we didn't purchase this year's, but 2 years ago was gifted to us, we went ahead and gave it a whirl.
All right.
Cameron. Okay, guys, so we got Walt, we got Lukester, Montana Piper. Hey, thanks for the info, man. We got Cameron Lancaster. He says, dudes, remind me to send you the aged Palmetto Balkan. I'm so sorry. I did forget that. You told us to, brother. Good to see you in here, man. David G. Been talking to him in different people's comment sections all day long today. Hey, the Winchester Piper is in here. Very good to see you, sir. Kevin, I believe it was. Hey, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Hey, gentlemen, appreciate
David G says he just hit the Rustica, Hunter. He is good to go. He's pre-gaming before we even get taken off here.
Never go tailgating with David G. You won't.
Yeah. You heard about people drinking you under the table. Well, David G will nicotine you under the table. Let me tell you.
People end up in the hospital if you try to match him pipe for pipe, nasal bump for nasal bump. I mean, it's not going to happen. He's that guy. I met that dude.
Listen, he is my spirit animal. I say that in no way other than respectful. I'm a bit jelly of his abilities. All right, and we have Robert House of Manners in the chat. How are you doing this evening, sir? Very good to see you.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How are you, sir?
Better than I deserve.
Absolutely. Happy Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy early Easter. So let's take care of some housekeeping. What is everyone smoking? The League of the Keepers of the Briar unveiled for the first time last night. It's like when Sting was revealed without his makeup for the first time. But yes, I'm not kidding. I got to see the one and only League of the Keepers of the Briar yesterday.
Our good buddy hailing from the City of Angels. So I'm smoking, of course, number 1673. It's Cornell and Deal's Palmetto Balkan 2024. That's right, old school. Not that new stuff, 2026, everyone's smoking.
It's what we had.
Because people were generous and generously gave it to us, and so we just smoked it. And it's good. I'm glad. I'm really impressed by it, and I think it's a really wonderful blend, actually.
Hey, Josh. Hey, since Josh is in here, this is our Canadian friend, Josh. You guys will know him from Beyond the Burrow Podcast. And Beyond the Burrow Podcast has a new YouTube channel. Check out my latest post. I believe it's my latest one. I'll link to it. Everybody, please go show Seb and Josh some love. They have a new channel. Cannot wait to see what all they put out.
And their podcast, Beyond the Burrow, is about to celebrate 1 year. I think they're 1 or 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
1 year anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that. Congratulations on that, guys. Hey, Walt said, I lost it. Let me find it. He said, did you all love it or did you all love it? It's good. I'm not going to lie. I'm really enjoying this blend.
The Palmetto Balkan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to have as much Oriental present as it does in the flavor profile, and to be so cool smoking, well-rounded, balanced, and blended. Just, yeah, it's pretty damn good.
So the Winchester Piper is smoking some Country Squire Northeast Trek in a Papa Bear's Pipes Danish Egg that he picked up at Muletown, which was awesome. Probably bumped into and didn't even realize it, but
we missed one. Walt said he's smoking some Warhorse Bar. I imagine that's the red can.
Yeah, he just had a video post a few minutes ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, I need to revisit that. I got some of that tinned up. Gave it to Hunter. Hunter had some interesting flavor notes on that one. But
I had do that review because a few people are like, okay, thanks for letting me know. I'm not going to try it. I was like, no, it's like weird, but in a good way. You absolutely should try it.
Yeah, he said it tasted. One of the flavor notes was Carmex. I agreed with him. So like, it's not that crazy.
That brings back some old memories.
It was good though. What are you smoking, Robert? What's the pipe? What's the blend?
This is my Chacombe Standard.
Beautiful.
And I am smoking from 2024, Little Pembroke.
Ooh, look at you, buddy.
What are you thinking so far? Are you enjoying it?
I am. It's the cognac is really coming through. It's
Yeah.
very nice. Little Cavatier, they say.
So that is the same blend as another Esoterica blend, but with the cognac added to it.
Is it Margate?
Yes, it's Margate with cognac added to it, I believe. And they even say that. I mean, it's not a secret.
Yeah. Mushroom Leg had some of the Stonehaven the other day. I saw in a post. I'm jelly. Hey, we got Dr. Bob's Nightmare. He's catching up 3 minutes behind. And MKE Chris. What's going on, brother? I wonder how late he was on last night because he said that late. He said after I got off. Did you end up buying a pipe? Who was it?
No, I didn't. I mean, I wanted to, but the two I wanted sold. So
one of them, Ben Apple.
I think so. Yeah, he was slinging pipes like he was slinging something else.
I lost that one. We agreed to something, and then the bidding started over, and I'm like, oh my god, we'll sell my damn pipe. Nah, man, what a great live last night, guys. Really enjoyed that, man. Really did. Got up early this morning, went fishing, but it's been a busy day. I spent a couple hours behind the weed eater, and my arms, man, they feel like jelly.
Saw that monster you reeled in, though.
That was a good one, man. For around here, that was a real good one. Listen, let me tell my fishing story real quick. I've been like 7 times this year. I haven't got a bite. The water temperature is still quite cold in the rivers. And I'm fishing with a 4.5-foot ultralight rod, 4-pound test line, 1/16 ounce jig head, and a little Berkeley gulp, itty bitty bait, but I do well on it. And I caught a little itty bitty bass before that. So that wasn't my very first fish of the year. Technically, speak of the devil, it is like Beetlejuice every Saturday night. Mushroom Leg, how you doing, buddy? But I have this super ultralight fishing set up, and me and my wife's down at the end of this catwalk near the hydro plant, and I'm zinging them at the sweet spot near the old foundation pillars and stuff. A lot of cover for fish, and we do really good there. Did someone jump in?
I don't think so.
Let me check. Yeah, maybe up.
Oh, it's not on my screen yet.
I know it's so weird. I'm glad I did not miss that. But I'm fishing this sweet spot, and I've been there a few minutes. She's like, "Why don't you switch me spots so I can try to catch one?" She's like, "Dumbass." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, we'll switch around." So I gave her my spot, and I went back downriver a little bit. And Dirty Mufflers, blessings to you, sir, and happy Holy Saturday and happy early Easter. That goes to everybody. But I got the super lightweight setup, and I hook this fish, guys. 4-pound test line. This 4.5-foot ultralight rod is bent over. The tip is almost at the reel. You know what I mean? And I said, here it goes. Something's going to break. And I'm yelling at Angela to get out of the way so I can walk it up to where the catwalk meets the water and try to drag it on. I don't have a net with me. 4-pound test line. And I kind of get it up out of the water, and the line snaps. And it is like on the water's edge. It's not like way up on the bank. I mean, it's on the water's edge. So I tell her, I'm like, grab it. And she doesn't know what I'm talking about, doesn't realize the line slapped. She's like, that's a big one or whatever. And I jump in the water to get in between this fish and the water, throw my pole down in the water, and I like jump on it to try to bear hug it so it doesn't get away from me. And finally got it up and got a picture taken with it. And I was trying to reline my rod and reel, and that fight, I guess, gave me buck fever. But I was trying to reline my pole. My hand was shaking like this. I had to have Angela help me put the line through it. You know what I mean? I was all tore up.
You said grab it. Reminded me of Ghostbusters. Get her.
Yeah. Actually, I cussed. My exact quote is, grab that SOB. So I told her.
You guys don't understand. Small Town Life, Dakota needs to make the front page on the next edition of the paper. Because
Hey,
in
man,
Old Town, this is the big fishing spot.
this
No one has caught a fish yet. They've been biting. No one's reeled one in. This is like celebrity status in a small town kind of thing.
I don't know about that, but I got my first fish of the year and it was a good one. So we set the benchmark and now we have to keep going. Old man Copper, brother. Hey, Cactus Piper. I haven't looked at the chat in a minute. Old man Copper, if you have Zoom, the link is posted at the top. You can jump in if you so choose to. Who else we got in there?
Montana Piper has joined the live. How's it going, buddy?
Hello, sir. Good to see you,
Hey,
man.
man. It was
Yeah,
good
good to
chatting
see
with you and your wife last night. That was awesome,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yeah,
I
had a good
said,
time.
y'all make
Can
the
y'all hear me
best
okay?
team.
Can you all hear me okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
So good. Yeah. It was fun for sure. Yeah. Always is. Yeah.
So, whatever your budget is for Chicago, I guess you made a mental note that you're probably going to have to double it, right?
No.
Hey, it's like getting any kind of like repairs done to your house or your vehicle, whatever you think it's going to cost, times it by 2. That's what going to a pipe show is like, at least for me. I
Right.
like that really.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I went to Chicago last year and it was yeah.
Exactly what I'm saying there.
Yeah, you're totally shell shocked when you first walk in and start walking around and but yeah. Well, Gary was there. He we were kind of standing in line waiting to go in and he kind of escorted us in and kind of gave us a little bit of peace of mind walking into the pipe show and that kind of stuff. So it was a good time though. It was
Gary's
great.
awesome. He hung out
Yeah,
with
he is. Yeah.
He had a blast.
Yeah.
Listen, what I loved about Gary is the way he does math. He's like, the plane ticket over here cost me a Dunhill. The
car he rented cost him a Savinelli.
Yeah, right. Nice. Yeah.
Dakota, I actually went fishing today too. I caught some stuff. You want to see it?
Yes, sir. Please do. Real quick, guys, we have Ghost Rider 564 from Australia in the chat. Well, I didn't catch any of that. I was hoping you can catch one for me.
I can catch one for you. In fact, you want one of these? I got one of these.
Which one's that?
Plum cake.
Oh, Jermaine's. Listen, careful with that, man. I got a Jermaine's I was hunting for a hot minute. When I got it, was moldy. I got that old brown bridge, old brown flake. Old brown flake from Jermaine's. Oh, nice, man. And
I got one more.
Was moldy, man. It's most unfortunate. I was really wanting to try it too. There's the one. Hunter was actually talking about popping one of those open for a special occasion here coming up. And
I lucked out. 30 or 30 a piece.
Yeah, that's retail. That's fine. The Jermaine's I purchased online was $25. So that's
that's the price.
Well, the Esoterica was as well.
The
Tilbury Esoterica was as well. I got.
Yeah, my local cigar shop got them, which is weird because they don't sell a whole lot of pipe tobacco. In fact, they sell almost no pipe tobacco.
We had a local cigar shop that's got like 3 varieties of pipe tobacco, and they just got some in somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sell no pipe tobacco unless it's Esoterica, the best of the best, and all of a sudden they've got a supply. Explain that.
Well, he's got some Nutty Irishman and some Lane 1Q, and then he's got a couple of tins of like I think he's got like a Scudo and a couple of the things, but it's very little selection.
Josh, I'm checking out Lore Cigars now, my friend. I don't remember that name.
So I was going to ask real quick, Montana Piper, what pipe and what blend are you smoking?
It's Owl of the Wind and a Retrace pipe. So, yeah.
Nice. So
straight Bulldog?
Yep.
I've seen that label, Josh. I don't know much about him. I'll check him out.
Dakota and I have been smoking a lot of Rattray's Old Gallery. And also one of their Burley, Virginia blends called Sterling Flake. And you want to talk about a punch in the face, man. That's
really.
Yeah, it's a nice stout one here. This is a powerhouse, guys. I really like this one.
Yeah. I have a can of the Old Gallery downstairs. I haven't opened that up yet, but that's here soon, I think. But
hey, that's got some great aging potential if you choose to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Guys, we got Blue Cord Custom Woodworks in the chat. That's Greg. Please, everybody go over there and check out what he's doing. All right, we do have someone in here. Give me 1 second, gentlemen. Button. Who's got the button? There we go. Check out this guy.
Old man Copper.
What's up, brother?
Yo.
Guys, we got a
Yes.
celebrity in the house. Everyone stay cool. Stay cool.
1 second, gentlemen.
What's up, brothers?
Turn your audio down, old man.
Audio down?
Yeah. From the video that's playing, not from the Zoom.
Okay, let me figure
Well,
this
that
You're
sound
good.
good.
You're good. I'm going to read chat, man. Josh
What
says
up?
that Lure cigars fly under the radar, but they're phenomenal. I kind of like that
What's
fishing
up,
vibe
brothers?
to the cigars. Dunbar
Audio
Tobacco and Trust has the Umbagog, or no,
Yeah.
the Umbagog, which is a fishing cigar. Josh says that, and I kind of love that vibe. Cascadian Piper's in the house. So Hunter, Cascadian Piper must have listened to the podcast. Do you see his comment? Yes, the Umbagog, which is a fishing cigar.
Oh, I know what the fuck's going on.
That's how
Hold on.
You're good, buddy. We'll get there.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I
You
asked
got it, old man Copper.
Is that it?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
We're good, brother. You still hear us?
Right. The old man. There we go. That's it. All right, boys.
Hey,
Sorry
buddy,
about that.
ain't nothing but a thing, man. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Yeah, that way if I say something stupid, it doesn't just keep playing over and over again. So I have to keep hearing it.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm like, what the- right.
I was trying to
Well,
tell that story, and I kept hearing my last story, and I'm like,
I'm sorry, boys. I just,
No,
problem,
you're
man.
great. You're
Thanks
great.
for stopping by.
I'm gonna go grab a pipe. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
So Montana, just to let you know, I found out something recently I didn't know either. And you may not have known this, but it's Howl of the Wind.
Why? Yeah, you're correct. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
heard that
did
too.
not-
And
I didn't
Yeah.
know that for the longest
Yeah.
time. I called it Howl of the Wind, and then
Yeah.
Jeffrey from Life of the Pipe, he did a video talking about the whole background of that story of
Oh,
that
really?
blend. Yeah,
Isn't he
I'll have to
great?
check that out. Yeah. Yeah. I've been
Jeffrey's
corrected before
great,
on it.
man.
he's like an encyclopedia.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Guys,
have to
let me get-
look at that
let me
'cause I've
give
been
a-
talking about that lately. I could not figure it out if it was the wind or wind. It was even brought up on a forum that I'm on recently, and everybody was all over the place. It was getting kind of heated, actually.
Yeah, well, so apparently wind is a word in Scotland that it's for an alleyway, and so it's it's the hall of the alley or whatever it is they're calling it. So
Guys, I'm smoking one of these Oliva V, the little
There you go.
Perfectos. I love these little Perfectos, and they're hard to find. A lot of times you can only find them in samplers. Give me 1 second. Bringing Chris in. All right. And I've been keeping my eye out trying to get a 5-pack of these cigars. And a few days back, Cigar Page had 20 of these Oliva V Perfectos, 20 for $100 shipped, and it was in my house in 3 days.
Very
So how can you not? Fantastic.
is that the one that has the scorcher deals?
Dude, they have the best deals. And if you're selective about what samplers you buy, you can get like Oliva, like GOV series, and like really good other stuff for like $2 a stick in samplers.
Wow.
Now, there's samplers, you don't get to pick everything you want, but their
Sure.
5-packs and everything are beating everything else. I'll tell you what, Skip Martin of Romacraft Tobacco, before he unfriended me on Facebook because of the type of stuff I did like this past week on YouTube. Skip said that Cigar Page sells Romacraft cigars cheaper than he can sell them to the distributor.
Wow.
He said he doesn't know exactly how it all works. But yeah, every order free shipping, it's quick. Bovita packs in every order, although the Bovita pack might just be floating in the box, but they're in there. It's pretty
So what
cool.
you're saying is the guy that makes the cigar is saying that Cigar Deal sells it cheaper.
Cigar Page.
Cigar Page sells it cheaper than the guy that makes the cigars can.
Then he can sell it to the distributors that's purchasing a wholesale price. Yes, sir.
Yep.
That's what the man said.
It's crazy.
They're real cigars. They're not like fake cigars that you put the band on. You know, it's not the real deal.
They're fake cigars. They're totally fake cigars. We're doing it.
No, keep it going. Someone's going to clip it. Give me no. I want a Trump interview with the Watts of Space. You do the true country gentleman. I need you to do both, right? Back and forth.
My the House of Manners pretentious side. We got ascots.
I
We got
do declare.
yeah. I'm telling you, we've got the president in the house tonight, y'all.
That's great. Cactus Piper wants me to tell a story. It's water under the bridge. If you missed it, it is gone. It's not a big deal, man. But I kind of upset half the internet, I think, in the past week. But these things happen.
Man, I think you were right on, brother. I think you were spot on with that.
Look,
Seriously.
man, if I can't defend my friends, I'm not worthy of being called a friend. You know what I'm saying? It's just that plain and simple for me. When you and my wife's like, trying to say, hey, that's awfully good. And I'm like, look, I ain't even got a damn choice in the matter. It's just my default setting. You know what I mean? Protect innocence, man. Even if the innocence is a grown ass man that's done nothing wrong, that's innocence protected. You know what I mean? I gotta do my piece.
Hey, Dakota, I'll be back in just 1 second.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
See, I done scared him off. Chris, listen, brother, that live last night was fantastic, man. It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. He had a good time, so hopefully he'll drop back in every once in a while on a Friday night or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought that pipe from him today.
Which one did you get, old man Copper?
That
the
one,
firefighter pipe.
The two-tone one, the original one he showed. I almost bought that one. I got a bent apple sandblast that was just phenomenal, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it was dynamite. Hear me, dynamite.
Yeah, he does amazing work. I definitely see the Mark Tinsky influence.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. What makes me laugh though about the whole situation is that what Chris doesn't know is that he's got this guy on YouTube now. We're not going to see him for a month. He's going to find YouTube and start getting addicted to YouTube and start going down the rabbit hole. He's like,
no,
I can't stop watching YouTube.
He's got to make pipes. Everybody bought them all up last night, so he has to have pipes made for Chicago.
He got orders coming out the wazoo.
Dirty Muffler's talking about infusing food with tobacco smoke. I'll hold up my Glencairn glass and I'll show you something Nate King's fond of doing.
Oh man, dipping it in the glass.
No?
Oh, blowing your smoke in the glass. That's my dog right there. Yes.
So Nate King's big on this one. I don't know if it actually does anything or if it just looks cool. It certainly does look cool.
What's bad?
I got Lagavulin. I don't need to blow smoke in that, but
that Lagavulin will get you, man.
Man, that's some good stuff, though.
I love it. Yeah, that's her favorite scotch. Yeah.
Which one do you have? You'll mind me asking.
The 16. Yeah.
Forget about that. Is a killer bottle, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you have good access to spirits in Montana where you're at, buddy?
Yeah, so man. It's a government liquor stores, so it's limited.
State stores. Some state stores up in Pennsylvania still has, and that's my only experience with state stores. They have good selection, man.
We have decent selection and that kind of stuff, but
if you know when the drops are, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah. As I've said, my wife's amazing. So for my 50th birthday, she done all this research, was doing a Scotch pairing night with food and reached out to these Scotch clubs, that kind of stuff. And she'd ordered in all these obscure Scotches. And there's a new guy working at the shop here in town. And they have a guy who's notorious for this, came in, saw it behind the counter and bought it all like the week before her big surprise kind of birthday party she had for me planned with all this several $100s in scotch. So
that's terrible.
Yeah, it was very frustrating. I haven't been back to that store actually really since then, but it was a new person. They explained it. He just didn't know, and this guy was notorious for coming in and kind of pilfering the obscure scotches that were there. So it all worked out. It was an amazing night anyway. I had a bunch of friends over and she did good. So
Montana, if you ever come to Muletown, baby, I will take you to the store of all stores. You will go home with more rare scotch and crazy stuff you've ever seen, man. Because I got a guy in town. He's the man.
We're trying to figure out. She has family from down there in Knoxville, but also that lives in Clarksville. So hopefully
that's where I went to college, man. Clarksville. I know it very well.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Justin's in the chat. I'm glad you stopped by, sir. Walt is asking, what's a good snuff dispenser? I have some baggies. So I have certain canisters that are good for snuff to hold in. These were purchased off of Toke.com, Tokesnuff.uk, whatever the Toke's website was. And actually, I don't use these for snuff at all. These are big enough. I use these for very inexpensive pocket jars.
Yeah.
But I have several little canisters, Walt. There's different sizes. They're all over eBay. Luxor says use a dip can. It might impart flavor. Use a Zen can or something like that. It might be a little bit more neutral. New Zona is in the chat. Very good to see you. I derailed that. I'm so sorry.
It's all good, man.
All right.
Yeah, Chris, definitely shoot me an email. I'm happy to sit with you at the pipe
Yeah, I
crafting
figured
there.
it'd be a good time. We could sit at a table and just build out pipes and
Mhm.
shoot the shit while we're doing it. Have a good time.
I don't know if I've done a few hobby blocks. I don't know if you watched my video yet, but I they didn't turn out so good, the first ones, but yeah.
Hey,
First tries.
better than I am. Hey, we're gonna have the professionals giving us guidance.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, my wife had a pillow emergency while shopping for pillows, and she FaceTimed me twice. So I thought I better answer. It could be an emergency.
Right.
Apparently it was, buddy.
So I answer. She cannot decide what callers to get, and I'm like, "You realize what time it is, right?" And she goes, "You said to call you at 9:30." I said, "No, don't call me after 9:30." Oh, so I'm talking to her, and then mine and Dakota's dad calls me. And it's like 9:40 at night. So I'm like, that's a little late for him to call. Let me answer this. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
He called me 3 times today, Hunter, when I called him back.
I can't get a hold of him. Is he okay? Give me a call.
No,
Yeah,
he called me
everything's
3
fine.
times
It's a
in a
little
row.
late.
And I didn't see it until like a little bit later. I called him back. I'm like, "Hey, do you need something?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, you called." He's like, "I called?" I was like, 3 times. He's like, "I don't know. I think I was trying to call your brother."
He asked me at least twice a week. Now, you and Dakota do your podcast on this is the live, not the podcast, but try explaining that to him. He's like, "You do that on Monday nights, right?" Saturday nights, Dad, every Saturday night. And so I'm FaceTiming my wife, trying to help her pick pillows out real quick. I'm already on the call. Might as well help. No problem. Dad calls me. I'm like, kind of late. Hope everything's okay. I answer. "What are you doing?" I'm like, "My podcast." It's like, "Oh, well, let me talk to you tomorrow then." So then I call the wife back and she doesn't answer. And I'm logging on back on here. And then she FaceTimes back where I'm like, "Well, I better answer this." It was just a lot. Sorry, I'm back.
Hey guys, we got Scott in here. Scott's someone I just met here recently. I think originally on Instagram and then on YouTube. The first time he's entered the after party. So happy. I think he even said he's been listening to the podcast, Hunter. So
Awesome.
thanks for stopping by, Scott. It's great seeing you. Hunter, word of wisdom if you were unaware, it is Dad's birthday.
Already called him.
Okay, I did too. That's why Angela just reminded me. I'm like, I don't talk to the man.
That's why I kept calling.
Happy
Maybe.
birthday. He might not remember, but trust me, I did.
Listen, I freaked out yesterday. I uploaded that video on YouTube for the review, and I did the premiere thing for the first time. And I thought it would set the day automatically to the day, but it set it to what would have been tomorrow, which is the day. So I'm looking at it. It says April 4th. I'm like, crap, it's Dad's birthday. It's like 1 o'clock in the evening. I haven't wished him happy birthday. It wasn't. It was the 3rd. I just freaked out for a second. I'm like, oh, my God.
You wished him happy birthday 2 days in a row.
I didn't call to wish him. I caught it in time.
Okay.
Looking at it.
Carrie is in the
you guys have
chat.
been talking for
Carrie, I hope you're doing
the
well.
podcast, and now at 8:45, you're like, "Hey, it's Dad's birthday," in case you didn't remember to tell him. But the hours before you were talking, that never came up.
I mean, it's not like, remember when I had the bra hanging from my deer antlers and you waited for the podcast to let me know, hey, what's that?
I don't think that was a bra.
No, that was a pair of undergarments. No, maybe that's what. Okay. I'll start talking about something, man. Everything's like, wait.
David G's going to make some tea. Hey, David G is going down this tea journey. I need to email him more and discuss it with him. I don't know. He's got some experience with it. I'm not sure how much. Carrie's obviously very experienced.
Yep.
Cactus Piper. obviously very experienced, but I am loving the tea stuff, guys.
I mean, I like tea too, and if you haven't checked it out, my last video all about tea.
Oh, brother,
Yeah.
No,
that
I
happened
didn't
there.
see that.
Yeah, I made that this
Stop
morning.
that.
It kind of
I love
knocked me
that
out.
video,
No, just kidding.
I'm
Robert,
glad you
I love
mentioned
the
that.
shameless plug.
It's-
Shameless plug. I love it.
Let me just tell you, if you like tea, you should check that video. That'll get you loving some tea.
I got to figure out one that doesn't have gin in it because my wife's allergic to juniper berries.
Oh, well then take the gin out
Yeah.
and then just replace it with more tequila. And then y'all can have a good time that night. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Dude, that's terrible that she's allergic to juniper berry.
Yeah.
I love juniper berry.
Yeah, it is. And she didn't know. And her family all used to drink, gin and tonic for years. And she always had a scratchy throat and could never figure it out. And then we find out it's she's allergic to juniper. She did an allergy
I'm
test.
hit and miss with juniper berry. I've had some beer brewed with juniper berry. Like I've tried it in a couple different iterations, expressions, and it's something that I don't hate, but I don't love it either. I'm just kind of hit and miss with it.
I love it so much. Swedish snooze. Like
She says hi.
I used to use
Yeah.
that all the time.
Hello.
So click on it.
Now that you bring that up, Hunter, that white tin of Swedish snooze you gave me, it had juniper berry in it, and I felt it was kind of a fermented juniper berry, and I felt the same way about that. I don't dislike it. I don't know if I love it. I'm just kind of like, this is interesting. It's never normalized at all for me. The
Do you
whole
like
time,
gin? Do you like gin?
man, listen, I try to explore gin, and I don't know enough about it to tell you.
Okay.
I would like
That's
to tell you.
fair.
I'd like to tell you no, but I found out about.
We got to make you when you
Tequilas
come
and
in.
stuff.
Next time you come in, I'll make you a Vespa, and then you will love some gin.
Robert, does gin have
Yeah.
berry in it? Because
Yeah.
I've never tried it.
I am an Ian Fleming.
And yeah, it
fan.
depends on what you try,
It
right?
depends on the
That matters.
kind,
Okay.
but
If you're making a Vespa, are you using Gordon's gin?
well,
A
you-
Vespa's
you
going to have
can't-
Gordon's. I'm an
it
Ian
doesn't.
Fleming
I mean,
fan.
yes, it does, but it doesn't have to.
Okay.
Come on, as long as it's really ice cold. That's the thing.
And
Ice cold
shaken.
vodka
Shake
and
it.
shaken. It's shaken,
Yeah.
not stirred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sean Connery was the
Yeah.
best Bond. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Yeah, I agree.
No argument. I'm not even going to
I
argue
think-
with you about
yeah,
that.
but Roger Moore did fine. I mean, it's not like Roger Moore didn't do a great job.
I'm just saying. I've got a favorite.
People make fun of me all the time because my favorite Bond movie is actually On Her Majesty's Secret Service with George Lazenby. The
What
movie,
a rough cut Bond.
that movie though is so good. The
it was
story's
like the
great.
darker side of Bond, right?
Heck yeah, man. And what's really cool about it is, here's Sean Connery, who is a legend at this point in time. He's been in like 5 Bond movies. He decided to retire. So they're replacing him with this George Lazenby guy. And if you watch the movie again, the very opening scene, he gives a little tip the cap to Mr. Sean Connery when he says, "This never happened to the other fella." He looks at the camera, he breaks down the fourth wall. And it's
Yeah.
such a cool moment, And it's like, anyway, but the story is really, really good. But Connery is the best.
Brian Moore, love your podcast. Out on the porch smoking a bowl of Country Squire Northwest Trek. I'm not familiar with that one. In my recently refurbished Rop Alpine Cherrywood. That sounds awesome.
Well, thank you for that comment. And I am a Rop fan. I have a Rop with a bone stem that I really like. That's an awesome pipe. It's a smaller pipe, but it smokes really strong tobaccos really well. So like 1792 flake, I love to smoke in that tiny Rop. It's a fantastic combo.
Hey, we got East Texas Pipe Club's younger brother in the chat.
Hey.
Hey, I got my younger brother in the chat too.
So is he Southeast Texas Pipe?
He doesn't say. It's maybe
It's a little East South
H.
Texas pipe.
Brut. Hey, thanks for joining, man. It's very good to see you in here. Really appreciate you stopping by. We got a great group of guys on video, and not just that, guys. Everyone you're seeing in the chat is part of the community. A lot of them are content creators as well, and the ones that are not should be. What we have assembled here, guys, is just the finest selection of human beings on the planet, all in one place, and I'm quite blessed to be a part of it myself.
Flattery gets you
He's in
everywhere, brother.
Southeast. He says, hell yeah, I'm in Southeast.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
Called it. That's hilarious.
Old man Copper, I see you made it home from your bushcraft. Can you talk about that yet, or are you going to wait till you make content on it?
Oh, no, you're talking about the Georgia bushcraft?
Yeah.
No, I haven't gone yet.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm going,
gotcha.
I'm going up. It's, I get there on the 16th to open up because I'm doing the vendor thing. I get there on the 16th, and then it opens on the 17th, and then I'm there 17th, 18th, 19th, heading home on the 20th. So what's getting me busy now is I'm just, I'm everything that I do, I make myself. So it's like I'm just busting my ass every day to keep on bringing my product up, just so I have enough stuff to bring with me. You know what I mean?
Hey, he says East Texas is in the chat as well. Has anyone seen comments from East Texas? Is this one of those things where it's not showing up?
I didn't see him.
I haven't seen him either. I'm glad you're here, brother, but I don't know. It might be the YouTube doing the YouTube stuff. So I haven't seen a comment from you.
Yeah, I'm going back looking, not seen it yet. But we have had a few technical issues in the past with comments.
We've had the same thing happen a couple times. Carrie's mentioning the Bombay Sapphire. Robert, and I don't know how familiar you are with that one.
That's what I use.
Listen, I purchased this specifically because Dick Marcinko talked about it in all of his books. And anyone doesn't know, Richard Marcinko, he was the founder of SEAL Team 6. He was and Red Cell. He was the absolute renegade of the Navy. This guy he went to prison for all kinds of stuff. This guy was an animal, but he's always talking about Dr. Bombay Sapphire. You know what I mean? And so I had to try some, and it was fine. It was whatever.
Yeah,
if anybody's interested,
I learned that.
If anybody's interested in the Vespa and the original James Bond, how that was originally came up with, Kirby Allison has a video. He goes to the hotel that Ian Fleming stayed at where it was created. And the guy who's behind the bar, I'm assuming he was a very young fellow because, he's still doing it. He's still doing it.
That's one of the Kirby's better content pieces.
So what is the Bombay Sapphire? And I cannot say it, but the other thing she mentioned, is that a gin concoction or a mixed drink utilizing, I assume?
Yeah, it's just a spirit that goes that you can make. I think it's gin. That's gin, right?
Bombay Sapphire is gin. Yes.
Yeah, and it's really good too because I've had it before in different things like gin and tonics and things.
It's not overly tasting like turpentine or a pine cone. It's I think it's a mellow, smoother gin.
So the one I get is called Tinkersman, and it actually has a citrus additive to it to give it a little bit of a citrus hint of note to it, which is really nice.
East Texas Pipe Club is in the chat now. I can see him. I'm glad we see that.
You guys couldn't hear me, could you?
Say again, Bob.
You couldn't hear me for a little bit, could you?
I'm not sure. We were all rambling.
Oh, okay, because I think I didn't have a mic on. Damn. Okay.
Speaking of rambling, do y'all ever watch Ramblin' Piper?
Yeah.
I love that guy. So I actually
in that greenhouse he's got in front of his little cottage house. Oh my goodness, what a
So I reached out to him last week by email and told him I was going to be in Ireland, and I told him where I was going to be, and he has offered to meet me and my son in Dublin for a day and hang out with us.
Awesome. How cool, man!
So he says as it gets closer to time, we'll make plans. He says he can't guarantee he can do it, but he's already got on his calendar the day we're going to be there. So I'm real excited about meeting him.
Yeah.
And I'm moving on to Rattray Sterling Flake. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Strong blend. Gotta have it.
Nice and stout one there, man.
I gotta thank him for that. He bought me the tin. We kind of discovered it on a whim. He bought some tins and sent one my way. And man, I'm really glad you did. This is good stuff. And if you guys love stout blends, like really strong burleys, and you haven't had this one, Sterling.
Hey, real quick, guys, Cigar Vice is in the chat, and in his latest video, it was a VR to Johnny, I believe, 209.
209.
You guys watched that. It pointed something out to me, Alec, and I'm going to I already got one package in the mail to him. I'm going to send another one out Monday to you, man. You reminded me of something, and I'm going to send you another little gift there, a little resupply.
Hunter, I gotta say, man, this Pembroke is phenomenal. I mean, you always hear about these blends, how good they are, and then you get the chance to finally smoke one. This is so good. Like it is it's smoky and it's English, but then that cognac hits right on the finish of it, and it's so nice, man.
Esoteric.
Easier to get than some of the other ones too, I think. At least the local place here. Yeah. Yep.
Well, if that's one of the ones that's easier to get, I can't wait to try some of the ones that's hard to get because this is pretty good.
Yeah.
The magic with esoteric is of course they have great blending and recipes they're using, but they use absolute top quality leaf, the best that you can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, old man Copper, what are you smoking? You might have mentioned. I might have went
No,
above
man,
it.
I'm just making, dude, I'm not the most technically savvy guy. So if you guys can hear me, just give me a nod.
You're good, man.
You're good.
All right, brother. Yeah, this is, I'm smoking this, what do they call it? Cop?
Year of the
The
Dragon.
Year of the Dragon.
Mhm.
Brother, this is, and it's, dude, the nose on this, just before you even open it up, man, before you put it in the pipe, man, it's like, it says star fruit, but this is like a little star fruit and some peach, and it's a
Interesting.
cube cut Virginia. So it is, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving every minute of it, and smokes really well.
I think those are very underrated. A lot of people don't ever talk about those. I ordered that red tin you have, same one, tried it. It's really nice. Like it's really
Yeah, I
nice.
like it.
I love them
Yeah.
as a manufacturer, but their stuff by their name brand, it doesn't appeal to me. I would like to try it. I just haven't ordered it. It doesn't appeal to me as far as description. I need to give it a go. But the stuff that Cop produces, right? We're talking about Solani, we're talking about Wessex, and the stuff under that Cop parent,
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I did kind of buy it just because of the tin.
it is a badass tin. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dakota.
I'm getting that.
Cop does make every year, like they do their Year of the Dragon. Every year they do an annual release that is a non-arrow one too, and that's usually pretty good and solid.
Okay, Chris.
So like this year's, it was the
information,
green
man.
tin. It was the green tin. I think it's the 1919, and it's in a
Okay.
green tin like that. And it's a good blend.
Okay. Well, I love what they do with the other brands I've had from them. Nothing's compelled me to buy their stuff with their namesake on it, so it is what it is. Hey, Brett, East Texas Pipe Club's brother. I don't know what your name is. I don't know how I should try to say your screen name, but listen, Peterson Nightcap. There's a couple people in the chat and myself that really enjoy it. Me and Hunter, my brother here, where you at? Over here on the other side of the screen, the Pipe Hunter. He's had a lot of Nightcap with me. Carrie's had some. Her husband, I believe that's his favorite blend. So there are some Nightcap enjoyers amongst us here tonight.
I forgot to dry out the Sterling Flake. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna go for it and see how it does.
Hayden, like Basil Hayden.
Boom.
Maybe Hayden's
Boo.
a
Thank you.
bourbon man. You guys like Basil
Yeah.
Hayden?
No.
No, man. No.
What?
You
Nobody.
make it with rice, man. It's made with rice. I can't drink it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not my jam.
Not that it's really related, but I'm just throwing this out there. Is there any other old Granddad fans? Granddad Bottled and Bond?
I do
Okay.
like the Bottled and Bond. They had the 112 proof in Tennessee, and I should have picked up a bottle of it. I really like the Bottled and Bond. For the price around me, not a lot of options. For the price, really solid.
Listen, yeah, if you want to elevate your cocktails, Old Granddad 114 is
That's what it was.
phenomenal.
114, not 112.
Oh
Thank you,
man,
Robert.
it
I
is
haven't
so
tried
good.
it. I want to try it straight though. I don't do a lot of cocktails.
It's like Wild Turkey 101. If you want to sip on it, you're not gonna miss out on anything. It's good. It's real bourbon, vanilla, caramel, brown sugar. It's so good. But
You're
you
a
put
man
that
after
in
my
a
own
cocktail. The problem with a lot of people that make cocktails like old fashions, they put weak bourbon in it, and then all the other stuff masks the bourbon.
Right.
You need that higher proof point to really elevate it. So when
Benchmark's got that 125 proof, that dirt cheap 125 proof.
dude, I would be making drinks with that like you
That
wouldn't
would be a
believe,
good
man.
mixer, wouldn't it?
Heck
thought
yeah,
they got
man.
three. They got three in that run. And that's Buffalo Trace juice. So we're
100%.
talking about Buffalo Trace. We're talking about Eagle Rare. We're talking about eventually Pappy if it's selected that high. It all goes in
Correct.
wanting to be Pappy, right? This is how bourbon works.
It does.
But the real young stuff that they think's the most generic, it gets made into Benchmark. But Benchmark in the last couple of years did make a couple little high proof variants, and one of them was that 125. I bought some just to play with it, and for the money, man, it was kind of cool. I
they're
cleaned
all
pipes
good.
with it. It's 125. I cleaned pipes with it, like old,
Yeah.
just factory pipes. to give it a little, see if it would give it a little hint of whiskey next time I smoked it.
100%.
Kind of cool, man. Kind of
Yeah,
cool.
man,
Really
I love
cheap,
it.
really high proof bourbon.
Listen, the entire benchmark line for the money. So the top shelf is good. The full proof is always good. There's single barrels out there that are really good. I mean, and again, you're talking about anywhere from 20 to 25 bucks. And today's market, that's a steal.
It is.
Hey, Hayden said this is the first time East Texas Pipe Club has had nightcap. So hopefully he had a full meal and is sitting down, not operating heavy
I
machinery.
think he's going to be okay,
This
man.
is a blend that notoriously hits some
mix some
people
Brassica
hard.
into it with it. Kick it up.
Yes,
There you
yes.
go.
Notorious for hitting some people hard. If Hunter's lovely wife's not available, but if she was, she could give at least, I think, 2 stories. Hunter argues and it's just one.
She says 2. It was 1. She swears it was 2.
It was a long night.
Notoriously strong blend. I myself love it. There's a time and a place for it. This is not a daily driver. Although when Dunhill made it available in bulk, if you guys remember that, I bought Nightcap in bulk and smoked it as a daily driver for a long time. Guys, I could not taste food. I don't know if the damage is reversible. I might have like scar tissue on my tongue, but love that stuff, man.
Talk about bulk. I lucked out, so went down to Briarworks on Wednesday night to see if they had any of the Palmetto, because they get stuff in all the time right around that when things drop, and I missed the drop. I didn't get any of the Palmetto Balkan, so I walked in and they had 2 canisters sitting on the counter, and I said, "Hey, are one of these for sale?" And she said, "I think these are spoken for already." She said, "But our owner dumped 2 cans in the bulk blend so that you could get some bulk."
What?
I said, "That's pretty cool."
Here. Cool.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. So I wasn't greedy. I only got 4 ounces just because I wanted to let everybody else have some too. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, man, I cannot wait to smoke it. It smells amazing.
We just had the 2024 version of it for the podcast. We were actually pretty impressed by it. Very strong Oriental forward, but a really good flavor, very fragrant, and absolutely perfect for this time of year. Like here in West, the leaves aren't out yet, but like the green is just starting to pop out from the for the branches. So I mean, it is literally the first week of actual spring. You know what I mean? Couldn't be better planned for this time of year.
Yeah.
East Texas Pipe Club said the first light of the Nightcap just punched him in the face. It's a good one, man.
Hey, speaking of Nightcap, Steve's bringing a bag of 2005 Dunhill Nightcap to the show in Chicago.
Nice.
Let me know how it is, Chris, if you get a chance to smoke any of it. That sounds delightful.
Yeah.
I've never had aged Nightcap. I've always had it within a couple of years. You know what I mean?
I have 1 Dunhill Nightcap I've got sitting. I bought at Milltown last year, and it's still sitting. I gotta bust it out.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare said, I didn't find Nightcap that strong, but I didn't find Five Brothers that strong either. Then Dirty Muffler says, Dr. Bob, you might have COVID.
You got the vid. Speaking of whiskey, what you drinking, Dakota? What you drinking tonight?
I got just a Buffalo Trace Standard. It's still available locally for a really good price, all things considered, considering the area and stuff.
Sure.
You know, it's funny enough, some people's getting Eagle Rare for cheaper than I'm getting this Buffalo Trace.
Are you?
You know what I mean? But it's a great pour at I'm getting it $35 a bottle. So for me, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, man. That's a good market price.
It's not always around. So I'm really happy to have it. A friend of mine sent me some a while back when I was, moaning and bitching about not being able to get it. And I swear, I sat on that bottle for a while and didn't open it because it was special to me. I finally did to enjoy it, and I hadn't had it in a couple of years. I'm like, man, this is really good. I wish it was around again. And it was like just right after that, I was able to start purchasing it for a reasonable price locally. And it's one of the 90 proofs that I'm really liking right now. Typically, I want a bottled and bond. I want 100 or above proof.
Oh, yeah, man.
But Buffalo Trace right now for a 90 proof is so smooth, but still rich in character. It's just enjoyable. I'm enjoying it.
If you like bottle and bond, I'll give you one you need to look for. And it should, I mean, it's starting. The bourbon boom is starting to crash a little bit because
Thank
everybody's
goodness.
and you're starting to see the things pop up on the shelf more. One of the ones that disappeared for a while, but I actually have seen it a lot in the last few months, so it's back. I think full time is 1792 bottle and bond. It is my favorite bottle and bond. It is
It's
so
very
Ooh,
nice.
the
Yeah.
1792
I just
flag
finished a
is
bottle
one of
of
my
that. Yeah.
favorites. That is
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, bottle and bond 1792 is absolutely exquisite for what it is. It is amazing.
Who makes it?
1792.
That's the company. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's
All right.
Brown Forman. I believe
Yeah.
Brown Forman is the
Yeah.
main company.
Guys, Dirty Muffler asks, what is a Desert Allen whiskey? This is great. I would love to try some of the more rare Wellers, the more rare I've never had a Pappy's, but even Eli Taylor's, some of them are hard to get. And that being said, there's a whole host of scotches, and that's why he spelled whiskey with the
EY.
ways there. He's a big Scotch guy as well. And Robert, I know you're into Scotch. I would love to get my foot into the door.
I'll be
But
right
it's
back.
just so not available here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's like when people ask me, I get questions like that all the time. It's like, if you could have one whiskey or else, it's like you asked me to pick my kid, like which one I take with me. I mean, we live in the golden age of all things hobbyist, in my opinion.
Oh, sure. Enthusiast level, anything is at the top notch.
You name it. I mean, you name it, it's out there. I mean, I've had some bottles in my. I mentioned this and I think a live stream at some point in time. I talked about there are certain bottles of whiskey that I've had that are like, oh man, this is so good. It's so good. But then every once in a blue moon, and it's not often, you have something that you try and you're like, okay, this is not just good. This is elite. This is something that blows my mind in ways. And so I've only had that experience a handful of times. Of all the whiskey I've drank, and I've drank a lot of whiskey, but I've only had that experience a handful of times. I can tell you right now, I had a sample given to me. I was very blessed to get it. Eagle Rare 17.
Oh man! Oh, cool bottle, man!
I had about that much of a sample.
Cool bottle.
And it is one of the greatest things I've ever drank. I've had straight from the barrel Blanton's, which I think Blanton's is good, but I think it's always been over pushed. But
obviously it's good bourbon. It was the first single barrel. It's overhyped.
Yes.
It was in John Wick. You know what I mean?
But straight from the barrel was one of the best things I've ever had.
What a cool memory. Yeah.
I would also add Russell's 15 in that mix. Is a phenomenal bottle. And then as far as scotches go, I had the two samples I got. I was actually at my little liquor store, and a guy actually brought it in for us to try. He had a GlenDronach that he actually had poured at the GlenDronach distillery.
Very special.
Wow.
And then probably it's I never can pronounce it right, but it's called Brudenhaben. Is it?
Yeah.
No, not Brudenhaben. What's the Brutalaki? Brutalaki. Okay, it's the blue bottle. So they make one called Port Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And Port Charlotte, you can find Port Charlotte out there. It's not a rare bottle.
No, it's not that.
Specific one was a limited edition Port Charlotte. And I'm telling you right now, it blew my mind. It was so good. So good.
Walt, I did see that message earlier, and I've just been busy. Walt, I can get that email to you if he doesn't want to post it publicly here. Guys, a couple ways to look at Desert Allen drink. Does this mean something unobtainable, or does this mean something you could daily drive indefinitely, right?
Oh, that's a good question.
So a couple of my standards, like Wild Turkey 101, but if I had a palate wash up on a Desert Allen and maybe like Old Forester Prohibition Series 1920 for the rest of my life, I could probably just swim in that. I could probably it's like a meal. It's so rich and so savory and balanced. It is like you're drinking a luxury meal set for a king. I'm telling you, it's a bouquet of flavors. It's brilliant.
It is. That's a good pick.
Old Man Copper's big into bourbon. He said he used to do bourbon tasting. So let's hear it for you, my man. What's your go-to, and what would be what's your go-to you could daily drive forever, and what would be the unfindable white whale?
Well, I mean, if price isn't, well, I mean, I guess like daily when Wild Turkey 101. I like
Yes,
to drink,
sir.
you know,
My
driver. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Old Forester 1910 is a good
Yep.
bottle.
Yep.
And you know what I like a lot. I don't know if you guys had it, the Joseph Magnus cigar blend.
Oh, stop.
I've heard of
Yes.
it. I've
That
heard
is
of it.
like my freaking, that's my
Yeah.
jam. I had a buddy of mine who got a bottle of William LaRue Weller, and he got it at freaking MSRP.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, he got into the ABC liquor, some sort of lounge, and he got that, and he brought it over on a surprise whiskey tasting, and I was like, you want to talk about an experience? You know, when you have that one whiskey and you just taste it and it just takes you somewhere else.
Nice.
And I want to ask you guys, have you ever had Orphan Barrel? So Orphan Barrel whiskey, they're Scotch, the Muckety Muck.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That's a really good one, man. If you guys ever get a chance to do that. And then if I'm talking like a Scotch that's easy to find in it, number one is Ardbeg Wee Beastie. That's very smoky, yeah. Or
You like the smoke, baby.
yeah, man. Or if I'm not going out of smoke, the Glenmorangie 12 in the cherry cask.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was what turned me on to whiskey completely.
So Robert just had a sherry cask finished McClellan's 12 proofed at 110. That, man, I think that just sounds incredible. He did a little video on that, and I really thought that was good. David G says, if I was to settle for something on a desert island, it would be coconut milk. Well, listen, I watched Castaway. That stuff gives you the runs, buddy.
It's a weight loss program, I guess.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
Montana Piper is into the spirits. Let's hear if, you had a palate of one thing, the daily drive for the rest of your life, what would it be? And what's the white whale?
Well, I mean, if I would love to have Octomore everyday drive, but that's yeah. But Lagavulin is really my go-to. I like it's probably our favorite. Zonder likes it a lot too, so it's one that's hard to keep around because we like that one probably the best. I tried a little bit. I mean, as far as whiskey, Buffalo Trace is my my kind of go-to as far as that goes. Other than price is going to be an issue. We got a local place here who has some good stuff too, so drink some of those. So they're a little more on the expensive side, but like to support them too. So
what do you pay there for Buffalo Trace, the standard, if you can find it?
Well, it's about 40 here now, I think 35, 40, just depends.
Yeah,
okay. I got, my family lives in Colorado. So my brother-in-law, when the whole thing happened, went in and bought with the floods and all that whole thing, he bought me a case of Buffalo Trace. I'm just finishing up. So I haven't bought anything in a year or so.
Everybody, Hayden is heading out. Big sign off to him. I don't know if he's putting out content or not, but check him out. And if he is, go subscribe. I really appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, outdo your brother.
All right. East Texas Pipe Club. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy that nightcap. Hayden, if you need to hold his hair out of his face when he yaks, buddy, be a good brother. That's what we do, all right?
The nicotine's only in the top part of the bowl. It goes away after you get down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just smoke it faster. It gets way easier. All right, guys. Hey, listen, we love y'all, man. Take care and enjoy that new experience, that very flavorful, punchy nightcap. If you've never had nightcap before, my goodness, man. Guys, my first time having nightcap, I had so much anticipation because I'd been reading about it for weeks. Nightcap was the very first 10 I ever purchased from the internet. So my very first premium tobacco in the early 2000s was Nightcap. And I went sell with I sell the 7 C's with that one, and the world spun. And it was good fun.
That was one of my first ones as well. Is 2 a.m. in 2 a.m. in the, what is this channel? 2 a.m. Piper, whatever. So I got so Irish X was another one of my first ones, and it not for the novice.
Love the Irish X. The brown.
No, it's great, but you had your first bowl.
The
you're like,
black has
whoa,
got off-putting flavor. The brown's phenomenal. Dirty Muffler's heading out, I reckon. Thank you for stopping by. Actually, Dirty Muffler gifted me some of the rum twist, which is a little bit like the brown Irish X. It's been rum cased a little bit, and it's like the whole experience was a little mellower, which what he gave me had a little age on it, so I don't know how much I had to play into it. But the whole experience was a little bit more well-rounded, and then it had that slight, it wasn't overbearing, that slight rum note. I thought it was scrumptious.
I like the rum twist. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Hey, I made the same mistake, a little bit off sidetrack, but Vaping Piper did with that 10 that you get with Galleth and Hogarth. If you buy enough of it and you get their free 10, and I put the rum flake in there, and it did the same thing to me. It turned it into cardboard grind and all out because it didn't seal well. So just I had the same experience he did, where it just dried everything out. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Square. You really need to put those into a mason jar. They used to be okay back in the day, but a couple of years ago they switched manufacturers.
Yeah. Well, I do switch pretty much everything to the mason jars, but this was their free giveaway. Their 10 they gave you.
So,
if you bought some much, you got a free 10.
Bought one, yeah.
Yeah, that green metal tin.
It ruined. Well, I didn't ruin it, but I mean, it dried the heck out of it because it just didn't seal.
Most companies have switched from using rectangle tins, and as far as Gawith uses them and Glidora, who makes
Hunter, this is a big, tall, free tin that came with bulk purchase. Remember that a while back?
It's green, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
jars.
Blue. I'll grab it. I got one downstairs. I'll go grab it. So I got to get something else to smoke.
The last one was green. If you bought so much Gawith Hogarth bulk, you'd get this free canister.
Yeah,
that's with smoking pipes, right? Yeah.
I believe that's what he's talking about. I might be mistaken if I am. I apologize.
Yeah, I have not used those before, but even if I didn't use it, man, it would look awesome on the shelf.
Well, I think that's why I wanted it. Was you've seen how I got my stuff in the kitchen above the cabinets? I got like my cool stuff stacked up there. That'd look really nifty.
He has guns. That's what he has up there. A lot.
No, actually, I took them all down. They're all put away. But for a long time, I had like the Iraqi Tabuk AK sniper rifle above my sink up on the shelves and shit. Like I had all like some of my cooler pieces just on display up there. I don't know.
It was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
Dude, that reminds me of I'm not sure if y'all ever watched Jeremy Sires in it, but have you seen his wall like on his studio? Oh gosh,
dude, are you talking about the 1911 guy?
His channel's called Jeremy Sires. He's got a big old beard and he does a lot of man stuff.
I've seen that guy.
He's all over the place. He doesn't do like one thing. But his new
him or not.
You don't need to watch his channel for any other reason. Just watch his background.
Okay.
It is the coolest.
I love that kind of stuff, man.
I mean, his content's fine. He's actually gotten to be a salesman. Whereas when he first started, he was doing really interesting content. Then everything he does now, he's selling something. It seems like. But I will say, his new studio that he just finished like about a month ago, he's got a wall, and his entire firearm collection is all on this wall, displayed with lights. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's like a Cracker Barrel, but for men.
Yes.
It's way more elegant. Two gentlemen in the chat tonight. Tennessee Piper, Dennis, just an absolute heck of a guy. So glad you made it, man. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, guys. It's so hard sometimes to keep the conversation going and to try to reach out. I feel like I'm derailing both. Like, I'm trying to get to the chat, but by the time I do, they're having their own conversation. I disrupt them. And by the time I do, someone's like, there's no good balance point. So please forgive me. I'm doing my very best.
You're doing great.
Hey, I like it. I like it a lot, man. It's really good. I'm done with that ball. That was so good. I like it a lot.
Dennis is doing well, man. I'm glad to hear that. What a nice guy.
So, Chris, what was the total number of pipes sold last night on the live? And
all of them.
6.
I think we got 6. We're at 6 so far as the count as of before I got on here. Yeah, 6.
Well, no, I got 1. Old Man Copper got 1, so that's 2 of them.
So that's at least
David G got 1.
Did Gary end up getting 1? I know he wanted to.
Yep, Gary got 1.
I'm so happy for him. Good.
And then Lukester ordered up 2.
My goodness, my man Lukester ordered 2. Good for him. I hope he enjoys them. What an awesome guy.
He's having his made though. He's having his made because he wanted one similar to the one I was showing him last night of mine. So he's gonna have 2 made for him.
Gotcha. Having them commissioned, yeah. Walt said
commissioned and a matching pipe stand to go with it too, because
that's cool.
People make pipe stands. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey Chris, are you gonna start making pipes?
I mean, I'm going to make one at the Chicago show. I'm going to take the pipe making class, but that's probably about it for now.
Okay.
You don't need to make them. He sells them.
That's right. He's the ad firm. If anyone needs to sell a pipe, please contact my friend MKE Chris, best in the business, pipe slinging for years.
Listen, he's so good he could sell Savinelli Christmas pipes.
New Zona asked about the fishing, guys. I'm gonna have to hold up some pictures. Hopefully, you're not on a little phone screen. You won't be able to see it. But fishing went well. I finally caught a fish, and pretty decent one at that.
Yeah,
So caught me a nice smallie for the area today. It was quite dark, quite brown, but it was a dandy. It was a good one. Caught him on a little 4.5 foot ultralight rod setup, 4-pound test line. Listen, guys, if you didn't hear my story earlier, the line snapped when I got it to the bank. I jumped in the river and jumped on this fish so it wouldn't get away, and got the picture. And by the time I tried to reline my pole, my hand was shaking so bad I had to have my wife help me. So it was an awesome experience. I had buck fever like a greenhorn, but it was a good time.
That's a 10.
There you go.
Walt said that Lukster's fancy, and Lukester says, "Here's your one chance, fancy. Don't let me down."
That's a 10 I was talking about that you some of you are familiar
Okay.
with. Yeah.
It's the
So-
same design. I must
It's
have
the
been
green
thinking
one.
it was green. That's the exact same
Yeah.
design, Montana. So
It looks awesome. And I was like, oh, this is sweet. I'm excited. And then, yeah,
I'd put
Oh.
pipe cleaners and stuff like that in it, or whatever.
Exactly.
accoutrements, put bits in it, or
yeah.
whatever.
Look great on a shelf. you
Yeah,
know?
it's a cool.
Oh, I know.
thing.
I was expecting to be a little better than like the Lane 1Q one or whatever. And it disappointed because it's got a nice gasket on top and everything. But
David G, that's actually an exact quote. My wife's here and she can vouch for me. I said, "Get that SOB and grab it."
Get her.
Dennis says, "Yes, do what you have to reel it in." Yeah, I got it in. I didn't have my dip net with me. 4-pound test line, about an equal pound fish. And my goodness, what a fight. Porch Piper Tom has showed up to bless us with his presence. How are you doing today, you nefarious
guy.
character?
Security.
Here comes all the incoming. Oh, Tom. Tom is a rock star, guys. I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but he is a rock star. It was no different in person. I was going to bring my babies for him to sign their foreheads. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, look at him getting bombarded in the comments.
I love it. I love it. Everybody loves Tom, man. What a cool guy. Tom, I didn't stay in my own canoe this week, buddy, but I had to. I had to jump in someone else's foxhole, and it wasn't my canoe, buddy, but I tried to do the Lord's work. Oh, boy.
So, Robert, how's the nose on that? I see you sniffing that glass there.
It's really good. I'm in Irish training. I'm drinking the Bushmills 12 year.
How is that? I've heard good stuff about it.
Listen, I mean, I'm a Bushmills guy. I don't know if it's the Protestant in me, but it's really good. This is a 12-year finished in Oloroso sherry and bourbon casks. This is really tasty. It's got you can really taste those sherry notes at the end of it on the finish. It's really nice.
Sherry's a nice finishing note. I like it.
It is. A lot of Scotch is finished in sherry, obviously, and I mean, I enjoy good sherry finishes if it's nicely done, not overpowering. I will say that sherry finish on that Macallan 110.
That sounded incredible, Robert. I'm not going to lie. Like that bottle, out of the 20 bottles you've mentioned, the last how many ever months or whatever, that one, and it's very serendipitous because I don't remember. It might have been one of the cigar podcasts or something. Someone was drinking, and I heard about it, right? And then I saw it on your channel, and I'm like, man, that just looks cool.
Well, it's not. It's out of Macallan's wheelhouse. So the Macallan
absolutely.
Normally,
actually, the cigar people was kind of talking smack about it. They're like, "Why would they do this?" And I'm like,
"No, they need to do this. Like this is some of these."
Well, their viewpoint was understandable, which is, hey, you shouldn't try to be a bourbon. Like, I get what they're saying. You know what I mean?
I will say though that Scotch is, and again, maybe this is the bourbon drinker in me, but again, when I've talked to people about whiskey and as a whole, I try to let them know that the balance is trying to get as high proof as you can without feeling like it's high proof, because that's where the flavor comes from.
Yeah, I want
So-
more and more flavor, man.
Correct.
If I could get the flavor, I get, like, let's say that Old Forester Prohibition Series 1920. It's proofed at 115. If I could get that flavor in an 80 proof, I would drink
Yeah.
80 proof all day. I just
Right.
cannot get that concentration of
Well, I
beautiful
love
flavor
Ag,
and aroma.
but-
The nose on that bottle,
Yeah.
guys, that pour, that smells incredible. We got Larry in the chat. Also, brutal enough, all the way from Austria. Very good to see you here. I'm sorry, Old Man Copper, what was it, buddy?
Oh, no, I just was saying that I'm a big fan of Stag because it's like 128, 132 proof. And that stuff is hot, but it drinks so smooth.
Yeah.
It's probably
I haven't
my
had
favorite.
any in a couple years. I had a buddy who was a big fan, and he was big on sharing it. So I've tried several of the nicer, higher proofed ones, man. They were really good.
So
But
good.
I just purchased a single barrel Scotch, which is hard to find here in Tennessee. That's because there's not a market for that. But every once in a while, my guy will get a single barrel Scotch in. It's a Glenallachie 10-year single barrel. It's 126 proof Scotch.
Wow.
I don't even see I like 126 bourbon. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've had a dozen of them, but like in a Scotch, I'm not sure what
Oh,
that
no.
would be like. But
Oh, no, it's
I love the
good.
flavor of Scotch. The problem with Scotch is so much of its proof so low. I'm always searching flavor. Let me give an example, Robert. I think Old Man Copper, I think Montana Piper, I think Hunter, and I think Chris, and everyone in the chat is going to understand where I'm coming from. Let's take something like I said I like Turkey 101 as a standard bourbon I could find anywhere, high rye count. It was proofed low. The distillate was when it was put in the barrel. I like the characteristics. Both of those things give this for a sub $30 bottle of bourbon. I really enjoy it. Let me tell you what I don't like, and I wouldn't buy. I'd just simply buy something else. I do not like 80 proof Wild Turkey. It is the exact same thing, watered down to 80 proof. And it
Yeah.
does nothing for me. It's a waste of my time and money. I have no interest in purchasing it. And so much of the Scotch market is at that proofing that I'm not saying I dislike the flavors present. I would just like a lot more of them. That the high proof Scotch sounds extremely interesting to me.
I mean, I agree. I mean, that's why the Macallan 110 is such a jewel. First of all, a lot of people don't know this, but so there's a 12-year Macallan sherry finish that's like 90 proof. Then there's a 12-year oak finished that is 90 proof. Those are your two starting points for the Macallan. The reason the 110 proof is so nice is because it was put in the sherry finish all 12 years, not just at the end of the life.
I didn't realize that. I
They
did
didn't
not
finish it.
realize that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So if you find that bottle and you get it, the color is so dark on it. It is so rich. It is, and that's where I think that higher proof plus all that finishing gives it a flavor profile that is just elevated.
You know what you just reminded me of? Talking to the McClellans again, though. Hello. How are you?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure everyone's familiar with
Yes,
what
I
that
know that
is.
video.
That dude's an animal. He's like, so you
Yeah.
get some of this $120,000 bottle, you swirl it, you throw it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that dude's great, man.
I love that video with a passion. I just watched it today, and it's so funny
You're
that
kidding me.
it showed up randomly on my suggested videos, and like I can't pass that up and not watch at least the clip of him. No imperfections or impurities. Okay, clean it out, throw it over the shoulder. Hi, how are you? How you doing? Thank you very much. I mean, it's like,
Hello.
and he's like,
How
don't
are you?
go at a distance at it. You know what I mean? Get your nose right in it.
Well,
bury
that
something.
news reporter, the female news reporter on that one, he brings something out of the library that one sip of it's worth like 17 of your children's lives or something, right? And he has her take a swallow and he's like, hold it, and then he's like, swallow, and he's like got the party confetti thing. He's like, pow! And he's like, that was a $20,000 shot of whiskey you just had. What do you think? You know what I mean? It's just like, what
It's
is
good.
going on?
It's good.
Brutal enough in Austria does not like whiskey.
It's okay.
I'm just surprised this guy has immaculate taste. Hey, Brutal Enough, real quick. A couple weeks ago in a video, you were going through a bunch of tobaccos. One of them was a real rough around the edges Burley blend in a pouch, and it sounded familiar to me, and I can't remember what that was. If you can recall what I'm talking about, put that in chat for me. I would appreciate it. I was wanting to look more into that. I like those rough and tough Burleys sometimes, man. The rock'em sock'em Burleys, you know.
Oh, have you ever had? So you Burley, again, Burley is something I haven't smoked a ton of because I smoke a lot of English. I got when the Sutliff thing happened, I went online. I ordered the last like 4 ounces of white Burley Cube from Sutliff. Y'all ever had that?
It's a cool blending component. I don't know if I've ever had it straight. I know what white Burley, I know what cube Burley is, so like I have a pretty good idea, but I have not had that. I don't. Chris, have you had it?
No, it's white. Straight white Burley is mostly. It's just a blending component, really. You're not going to want to smoke.
I should throw it in a mix of something else then.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah, white Burley is not
Brutal.
a lot of flavor. It mostly takes on the characteristics of other components. I'm not saying it doesn't have a flavor, but it's very mild.
It's not aged or whatever, processed.
It's made to blend, balance, body, that kind of thing.
Hey,
Okay.
Hunter,
Yeah.
that blend I was talking about from Brutal Enough is Sailor's Pride Kentucky from Poland. And oh, buddy, does that not sound like something I want to get my little hands on?
The only Polish that I have is Polish-made Condor.
Okay, interesting. What time period was that?
Now,
Now,
I had no idea. Okay.
yeah, from Ireland to Condor. So I have some Condor
now.
Red Cup from Ireland, and then I have a plug from Poland when they moved the production to there.
I had no idea. Okay, very interesting.
For most of us, it's like, okay. For the people that smoke Condor, it was a big deal, though.
Well, when Carter Hall moved to the Dominican Republic, I was quite upset about that, just to be frank with you. But
Condor is kind of like the Carter Hall of Ireland. It's their go-to daily driver. It's a very strong blend, compared to Carter Hall. But that's like their version of an OTC, much better quality. But again, it's like an everyday Irish blend. I mean, that's a very part of their cultural heritage almost. And they switched production to Poland, and it changed it a little bit.
Brutal, let's talk about the Samoys out of Belgium, right? The Samoys? That's Belgium?
Belgium, Germany won. I don't remember.
No, it's not Germany. I think it's Belgium.
Maybe
So what's our friend from Austria like to drink? I'm just curious. I'd love to know that.
I'm not sure that he does drink.
Is it beer?
He has great taste in tobacco. I don't know how much he's talked about drinking. He's a history guy. It is Belgium. He is not a painter from Austria. So all of you people that attended Muletown and getting your hopes up, he's not that kind of Austrian.
It is Belgium. Chris.
Robert, you saw that cat, didn't you? You know that guy? You live around there. Do you know that dude?
Yeah, I do. I don't know him personally. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him around.
Okay.
Does he always
Oh, I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about. Okay.
yeah, I've seen him around.
That guy's always like walking around like cosplaying as Hitler.
Yes.
That's a thing he does.
Robert, I was okay. I was like only here irritated by the time that guy walked in. It went from here to here like that quick. You know what I mean?
Nate King brought that up the other day in a Discord call I had with him. He was making
Oh
jokes
my
about it.
gosh. That is really funny, Hunter. Oh my gosh.
I had to do a double take, man.
He
You know,
liked
my little ADD brains at Muletown. I'm like, nice hat, nice beard, like that pipe. Hitler!
Yeah, it takes your breath away, don't it?
It's
What
like-
the heck?
The balls. I mean, this guy's got balls the size of durian fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
but Hitler liked Dakota's hat.
He did. He complimented my damn hat. I didn't know what to say. I said thank you. I'm like, thank you.
You didn't think of all?
What do you do when Hitler compliments you? Damn, I don't know.
What do you do with it? This is the things you never hear in other conversations. Only on this live stream. What do you do when Hitler compliments you?
He still wears that.
I met Hitler in Columbia, Tennessee.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
aged fantastic. Don't know what the scientists are doing to him. Lukester's one of the ones that never saw him. There are several people there that never saw him. No, the Winchester Piper says, I got stuck talking to him at Muletown, and he was out there. If I'm not mistaken, Kevin might have been the guy that was telling me that he was talking about religious stuff with him.
My brothers, I gotta run.
Hey, old man Copper, thanks for stopping by, brother.
For Easter in the morning, boys. So have
Yes,
a good
sir.
one.
Take care, brother.
Ladies, my friend.
Love y'all,
Good to see you, brother.
All right, good to see you. See you.
Porch Piper Tom says life's too short to drink cheap booze.
Amen.
My head is too sensitive to drink cheap booze. That's my main thing. Cheap
I'm
booze is just that is one of the good things about bourbon. You could drink bottom shelf bourbon, and because of what classifies bourbon, you're still getting a great drink.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean? Robert, are you familiar with Lounge Lizards podcast?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Chef Ricky, he owns restaurants in New York. This guy knows mezcal and tequila like nobody's business. He's made comments like 3 times on that podcast. He's like, why does no one talk about additives in bourbon? And I want to email him. I don't really want to pop his bubble and be that guy, but like what I'm thinking really loud, right, is bourbon is that, well, that's why you had to take the phone call. I get it.
Is emergency solved?
Did you get the one you wanted? That's the main thing.
Apparently, both of them were gotten.
Is it Tempur-Pedic?
We got the pillows. All is well.
Which side's the cool side? That's all I want to know. Hey, Jill.
Hey!
Mrs. Pipe Hunter.
I just say it's Mrs. Pipe Hunter, not Jill.
Oh, okay, not Jill.
Spoken with.
Tell me you're getting old without telling me you're getting old. I'm shopping for pillows, baby. And the only reason I'm not even making fun of you. I've actually done it myself.
Robert, what I wanted to tell that Chef Ricky from the Lounge Lizards podcast is, hey, man, all bourbon by definition is additive free. The very cheapest bourbon is additive free. It's one of the beautiful things about bourbon.
Yeah, it's not bourbon if it's made in a different way. So yes, you're correct, and that's why even Fighting Cock, which is low bottom of the barrel, you can still get a nice pour out of it. I'm just telling you.
Look, they're not putting sugary additives. There's no, you know what I mean? It's additive free by definition.
And that goes down now you're starting to go down the rabbit hole of the other spirits. This is why tequila, for example, that's why you got to get 100% agave. You got to there's all these rules. What you're looking for when you're trying to get a good clean tequila, and there's a lot of non-clean tequilas on the shelf. And I'm gonna tell you, it does make a difference in the flavor profile.
It does. I'm with you. Hunter, I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
You're good.
Y'all pipe hunters or pipe smokers are
They're not all pipe hunters. I'm pipe hunter.
You pipe smokers picky as hell. Y'all should know what it's like trying to make sure you buy something you like.
Fair play. Shots fired.
I've been married 25 years. I would have taken the call too. I'm just telling you. Which is why I've been married 25 years.
Fine, you don't have a pillow then. I just bought myself one, right?
Did we just get the same ones for the last week?
If you want.
There's no hate here. I'm just going to tell you right now. I
I
get it.
just want to say, Mrs. Pipe Hunter,
which one do you like? And the answer is yes.
It's not that we are picky as pipe smokers. It's that we have discerning tastes as gentlemen, okay? It's completely different.
She just walked out.
Good.
All right, now we talk about it. I'm just kidding.
Blue Court Custom Woodworks is back in the chat. He had to step away. Helping daughter save the newly hatched chick. Yeah, he was up the other night, man, with the incubator, letting the little chicklets hatch. Very cool.
Who was it here? It says, way to out the sister-in-law, Dakota.
Hey,
Winchester.
Hey, actually, I get along with Jill quite well. I do, surprisingly well.
Well, she'll say things that you wouldn't expect her to say, and it's funny.
Mrs. Pipe Hunter, my wife, Mrs. Captain Burley Slice just reminded me it's Mrs. Pipe Hunter. I'm working on it, okay?
Maybe she needs a nickname, and we got Olga, so we don't have to say Mrs. Captain Burley Slice.
Olga.
Reminds me of that. What was that old TV show? The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Yeah.
Chris, didn't you come up with the Olga?
Olga, yeah.
Okay, well, you're in charge of the nickname for Mrs. Pipe Hunter.
Hey, Porch Piper Tom says, "Gentlemen?" ? Term is used loosely, of course. Hey guys, listen. I was thinking of something. I need some help. You guys remember the old song "Secret Agent Man"? Secret Agent Man. Listen, I want to do a parody, and I want to do a Captain Burley Slice, and I want to be like the dumbass agent that like investigates aliens and gets abducted or something. You know what I mean? We could do like a small like 30-second animation, upload it as a short. It'd be a lot of fun if I knew how to
I'm
do
not
it.
gonna lie, man. I actually thought about doing a parody this week with all the drama and the was going on. I was going like,
Oh,
with
no.
so much drama in the YTPC, it's kind of hard being me, ROB.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Break it down, bro. Let it go.
That'd have been awesome.
Don't
That'd
hold
have been
back.
awesome.
Don't hold back. This is your moment. This is what you've
This
been
is your
waiting for.
moment. That was
Mark
his channel.
Spaghetti.
His channel was short lived. That Manners guy.
Well, if Dakota gets abducted, it was aliens. If I get abducted, it was STG.
Hey, the Winchester Piper's not wrong. He says that is where AI is your friend. And I could not, dude, some of the AI stories and the poetry, if AI is good at anything, my goodness, the wordplay they are capable of with some prompting, holy smokes, man. The large language models have evolved and they're doing quite well.
It made some interesting badges for Ed's giveaway.
Yeah.
Did you see all those? Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than made kind of weird pipes for me where they were connected on both ends, but that's
The art can be fantastic, and then again,
Mhm.
the art, the people can have 6 fingers, so you kind of got to pay attention.
Mhm.
You know what I
I
mean?
had 3 pipes in my mouth, and the one because it was two one going up, one going down, one on the other side. It was like, oh, interesting. So.
When AI hallucinates, man, it does some funny stuff. But the wordplay is quite good. I'm a critic of words. I cannot use them well, but I can appreciate well used words. Right? I read a lot and all the stuff. And I'm telling you, some of the poetry, some of the song lyrics when AI, goodness,
You can instruct AI to write anything out in the style of anyone. So I write me a congratulatory letter as if it was written from Winston Churchill when my daughter was born, and it was awesome.
It's like AI, write my wife an apology letter in the style of Don Juan. You know what I'm saying? Good to go.
That's better than writing the style of Donald Trump. I'm not very sorry. We're not sorry, to be honest with you. We could have been sorry, but
it was tremendous.
We could have been sorry. We could have been sorry, but we're not sorry.
You should have heard it. Tremendous clap.
No one does apologies like I do. Nobody.
Gosh, that's funny.
We've said it billions and billions and billions of times.
You asked me to say I love you, but it's been a long time. Been a long time.
You need to listen. You need to cosplay 2-part. One as Trump, one as a certain country gentleman, and you need to do cutscenes back and forth, Robert. Doing both.
So I have a question. I gotta ask the question because I don't know because it was in my when I first started YouTube last year. I had a whole lot of videos I put out that, of course, didn't have a whole lot of views because I was learning how to do everything. But I did an Esoterica video. Said my Esoterica got taken. And it was the whole skit where like Liam Neeson did the whole. I had my kids in it.
Okay.
And so at the very end, I'm not even gonna spoil it. But this is when the pipe cottage drama happened.
But I will.
This is when the pipe cottage drama started. You should go watch that video because at the end of it, it's got a nice little caveat at the end. It's really nice. But
all right, guys, I have an apology letter to my wife in the style of Don Juan.
Is it Johnny Depp Don Juan or the real Don Juan?
I haven't read it yet. I'm going to roll. I'm going to lean into this.
You're going to need another apology letter after it's read, probably. Yeah.
She handed me the damn phone.
Oh, there you go. I got to hear this now.
My dearest Angela, if words were currency enough to purchase forgiveness, I would arrive before you not as a debtor, but as a king. Yet here I stand, bare, humbled, and painfully aware that even the most carefully chosen phrases tremble in the presence of your wounded heart. Holy shiesta, man! This is some stuff. I confess I have erred, not from the lack of love, but from a foolish blindness that only now lifts its veil. To wrong you is to wrong the very axis upon which my world turns. And how arrogant I must have been to believe, even for a moment, that I could act without consequences, that your grace would remain untouched by my missteps. I'm not going to continue. It keeps going. I told you, large language models can write some damn words, man. There was like 3 $7 words in that. You know what I mean?
Next up, apology by Captain Jack Sparrow.
I'm very sorry, love. I'm sorry.
All right, Chris, here. It's incoming, buddy. Pizza's in the oven.
I just say next week is going to be just Captain Burley is going, and tonight's reading will be by Captain Burley Slice.
Like they were joking. She made the apology. Anything. Dakota didn't do anything. I was just saying it was funny.
Just read the script. Just read right here, buddy.
My dearest Jill.
My dearest Jill, I'm sorry I did not pick the pillow that you really wanted.
All right, there it is. Apology to Jill
Let's
by
try
Captain
this.
Jack Sparrow.
If she's feeling a little like this, you know. This is the Jack Sparrow.
Doing what?
Thank you, Chris. I'm just going to read the first little bit.
Okay.
My dearest Angela.
Jill, dearest Jill.
This is Jill, Mrs. Pipe Hunter.
Do it again, but my dearest Mrs. Pipe Hunter. You got to do it that way.
This is an apology in the style of Jack Sparrow. My dearest Mrs. Pipe Hunter. Now then, before you go deciding whether to skewer me with me where I stand or simply glare into oblivion, allow me a moment, just a moment, to state my case. It has come to my attention, quite forcefully, I might add, that I have committed a grave miscalculation, not unlike sailing straight into a storm while insisting it's just a bit of wind. And in this particular storm, I seem to have been the cause of thunder, the lightning, and regrettably, the very poor decision-making.
Did it work? Am I out of trouble?
Actually, I think the Don Juan one was a little bit easier to read and kind of like...
I think
because I was overthinking Jack Sparrow, man, the overacting, that's kind of hard to lead into when you're reading it blind.
Hey, it's funny. If you do a Winston Churchill apology to a woman, it will say, I'm drunk, you're ugly. In the morning, I'll be sober, and you'll still be ugly.
Winston Churchill's letter is like, we will fight in the bedrooms, we will fight in the bathrooms, we will fight in the kitchens.
I will shit myself and use the shower.
We will storm the garages of mankind all over the world.
But we will never apologize.
We will never apologize. Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
All right, got Scott's heading out. A very good evening to you, sir. Yep. Thank you for stopping by. Might have scared him away indefinitely.
Is that Scott Rollins?
That is Scott. No.
Okay.
Different Scott. See, I'm learning his name. I'm doing better. I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
That was one of the highlights for Muletown as well, as to meet Scott. It was absolutely a blessing to meet him. The most genuine guy out there.
He is. He's a great guy.
It was very cool to meet him. I really mean that.
Hey, I'm gonna have to hop off. Dinner's done, and she's been waiting on me, so I'm gonna hop off.
Sorry.
Good to meet you, brother.
But fun times. Definitely do it again.
You,
take care.
There you go, Greg. Take care, man.
Yeah, take care.
E2 Brute. I don't know what Mushroom Leg's talking about, but
he's talking. Oh, that's Julius Caesar, and you, Brutus.
Well, it's. I don't know if that's in Greek or if that's Spanish, but I think that's what he's talking about.
It'd be Latin, wouldn't it? If it's Julius Caesar.
Yeah, that's Julius Caesar.
Dude, look.
All right, now I'll do an apology letter in Latin.
Listen, Lisa, I need one of them fancy words.
Hey, do one in the South Joe Dirt. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Joe Dirt A.
Hey, Mushroom Leg's wondering if Dr. Harrison's still making videos. I don't think he's making much videos, and they kind of went weird.
Yeah. He changed. Well, he's no longer the Pipe Cottage. It's Dr. Alan Harrelson is the name of his channel. He changed the name of his channel.
Gotcha.
I haven't
Definitely
seen-
not Pipe Focus. He's all about talking about like
The South.
current sociological happenings with
Yeah.
how he doesn't agree with mainstream conservatism and stuff like that. It's gotten kind of weird.
I think the reason he's not posting on YouTube anymore is because he has a membership that he does podcasts for membership. I think he has enough followers that probably support him that he's
He's all on what's it called, so he can get his money from it, monetized that way on the.
Post
Gotcha.
somewhere. Maybe it's Instagram. He's doing reels a good bit. Maybe.
well, hello.
I mean, they still sell. He still gets his annual like club pipes made for the Pipe Cottage.
Does he? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's still doing a Tensky pipe every year too.
Yep, that's where he gets them from.
Yeah.
Weird. You know, some of the topics that was covered in his early content was like really relevant and like good topics, well produced. If you could get past his overacting with the accent and stuff, you know what I mean? Like the content was
Problem.
relevant.
So I hate to break your bubble, but it's not acting. Apparently, I've talked to 4 or 5 people that know him, have known him for years. That is his real voice. Like that's not an act.
He's leaning into it no matter what. I don't care where you hail from.
Yeah.
I don't care where you were educated. I don't care what finishing school you went to. I get these things, right? It makes sense to me.
Finishing
You
school. I
are
haven't heard
leaning
that word.
into it purposefully. So
Well, now listen here. Now I would say that if you are from South Carolina, then you would understand this is how everyone in South Carolina talks.
indubitably,
Walt.
good sir.
He's definitely made it part of his persona. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I tell people this all the time. When I first started smoking a pipe, Mutton Shop was out there making really good stuff for beginners.
I love some of these guys that's making good content that I can push other people towards and be like, let's use the Mutton Chop example, even though some of it's kind of silly. Let's talk about the breathe method or like his videos on like pipe packing. My goodness, I think we've all seen them, right? Like,
yes, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's still blends that he talked about, like his top 10 that I've never had that I can't find, even from like 10 years ago, that I would love to try since he liked them so much. Like, what was the one, Hunter? What was the one I told you? The Firestorm.
Russell-Let's Firestorm.
That's one of them.
I have 110 of that, and I have 110 of Drew Estate's Central Park Stroll, one of his favorite aromatics.
Firestorm.
Got a bunch of Maltese Falcon. I need to, and I've got some original Sutliff plum pudding. I need to open all this up and have like the Mutton Chop package OG.
Yes.
Like send it out to people.
Dude, I am down with that. That'd be awesome. He there's also a blend that he blends himself. It's actually I don't know what the name of it. It's a Cornell and Deal. It's Nutty Irishman and something else, and they blend it like you blend it yourself. It's one part, and they call it something, and I can't remember what it's called.
One that he used to do, and I'm not saying he didn't do that one, and another one that he used to blend himself, and I guess it was a 50-50 ratio, is what we were just talking about, Sleepy Hollow from Strauss, and half Sutliff Edgeworth Ready Rub match.
Oh, wow.
I have the Ready Rub match. I just don't have the Sleepy Hollow.
I've got the Sleepy Hollow. You give me some match, and I'll give you some Sleepy Hollow. We can do it together.
Hey, Justin's got a cool comment, guys. He said Mutton Chop reviews led him to Walt's review videos. How cool of a connection is that?
Cool. See?
How nifty. I love hearing that. That's very cool. I love Walt's videos. I have trouble keeping up with all of them, but listen, anytime I have a question about a tobacco I haven't tried, Walt will be my first go-to every
100%,
time.
100%.
But out of all the blends that Mutton Chop recommended that I tried, I will say I probably enjoyed every single one of them. And I did smoke a lot of Maltese Falcon back in the day. but that Russellette Firestorm really was a good blend that I really miss.
I think
That's
Hunter got
that's a
me on
vapor,
board
right?
with the Maltese Falcon. Actually, my influence to try, I think, was Hunter, which would have been mutton chops. But I was an English guy, so it clicked with me like instantly. It wasn't a
Yeah.
hard sell, you know what I mean?
So I mean,
But
it's
we smoked Maltese Falcon, Hunter. My first bowl of Maltese Falcon would have been. It's 2026. It had to be before 2016, right?
no, it would have been about 2017.
Okay.
Yep. But talking about like those early days of the guys that were putting out content a long time ago, when Pipe Cod first came out, I mean, he had a lot of really good stuff on blends. Like he would talk about these are my top 5 aromatics and that kind of thing. And I mean, I learned a lot from him at first, but then he really started just going down a rabbit hole of things that had nothing to do with pipes.
This is my opinion on it. I think he had a great pipe channel. I just didn't. His political channel now isn't for me.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Hey, Walt told Justin, he said, Lee found it here. Awesome, Justin. We both Marines. Justin said, I'm Army crayon eater. I love the inner service rivalries. It's the greatest thing ever.
I gotta grab a something else to smoke. Give me 1 second.
I gotta grab something when you get back, I guess. I'm out. I'm not seeing anything that's looking appealing.
I'm smoking something I haven't smoked in a while. This is the Vowen Auenland. Have y'all had that?
I haven't smoked it. I haven't. It's an
Vowen?
aromatic from
Germany?
from Vaughn.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't. I certainly haven't had it.
It's
Okay.
good. It's very fruity, which is weird. It's very fruity.
Fruity's not a bad flavor note for me if it's not
Mhm.
like overly sweet or overly artificial fruit flavor or something. You know, fruity's fine. I'm just picky once it comes to flavors being added to tobacco myself.
Well, it goes really good with this sherry finished whiskey, so that's why I picked it. So
Ooh, that does sound fancy. Hunter, what'd you grab, buddy?
I'm going with the Sun Bear Navy cask.
ooh, that's a
You
good
know,
one.
my Sterling Flake's been open here for longer than yours.
Dude, I smoked it wet. I just packed it. I broke it up really fine as I could, and I packed it really light. It didn't do bad.
I'm not doing it. No.
Needs some dry time, but
Yeah, it's too wet still. I'm not doing it. I'll go grab something.
I mean, Dakota, I'm gonna need some Burley Slice pomade. Look at these locks I've got going on right now. Look at this.
You got this. You got this, dude. I got the beard balm and the mustache wax in. I feel like a freaking man.
I mean, look at this. I need some Burley Slice pomade to go in this.
You
mug.
do.
Look at
Guys,
this.
it's gonna be a couple months more,
I mean-
but we are formulating some Captain Burley Slice pomade. I have some here in the house. It is terrific. The scent is Cuban tobacco, and it is
go, boy.
fantastic. You know, I used to be a Dapper Dan man, but now I'm a old man copper sort of guy. So
what's your favorite product? I gotta buy some. What's your favorite thing he sells?
Well, the mustache wax was the first thing I purchased, and I got it very specifically, mostly shits and giggles. But I got a buddy at work. We both talk about doing handlebars, and right before Muletown, my mustache, I had a goatee that was longer, and I was like trying to play with the handlebar mustache with the wax, and then Muletown was coming up, and I like trimmed everything down to a normal goatee. Went to Muletown. Now I let the rest of the beard grow back in, trimmed the goatee back down. And the beard balm's working great. Once the mustache gets a little longer, I'm going to start working with the mustache wax again. But I just got new wood balm in from him. And I have like a lot of tool handles, military surplus firearms and stuff that the wood needs treated every so often. And I do have boiled linseed oil.
Yep.
And he has this wood balm that has boiled linseed oil, and what's the wax that's used on the outside of pipes? I can't pronounce it. Say it again, Chris.
Carnauba.
Yeah,
Carnauba wax.
Carnauba wax, boiled linseed oil wood treatment that I'm going to start using. So like everything I've got from him has been really just top quality. I have a new hat from him that looks freaking incredible too. Honey, could you hand me that?
Yeah, Robert, just get some of that beard balm. That's what you need, you know.
The beard balm you won't go wrong with. Like
the mustache waxes if you want to do like
yeah,
the
always specific stuff.
fancy with stuff. But
Check
for
this
what
out,
we're doing
Robert.
here,
Oh, that's a nice looking hat, man. I
Yeah,
saw you wearing that the other night. That looks really
it's
nice.
clean, man. I really
Yeah.
like it, dude.
Yeah, that's a good looking hat. It's
it's
hard
a-
to see when you're sitting back like that. When you put it up in front of the camera, it looks nice.
It's a nice hat, man. It really is. Nice hat. He's just a cool guy, man. You know,
I mean,
when I
he
first
is.
started talking to him, it was like I put a couple comments like on his YouTube channel, and I didn't get much back, and I'm thinking, well, this guy's already too big for just some newcomer to, you know what I mean? I was like, nothing was clicking, and then somehow I said something that clicked with him, and it just started the back and forth, man, and it's been phenomenal.
It always makes me laugh, like who, I mean, because like I think I've got 514 subscribers now, and it's funny. Like you think about 514 people out there that have decided to hit the subscribe button. You have what 870 something right now, something like that. I think.
820 maybe. Something
Okay,
like that.
but you think about that's 800 people though, and
of
you know
people, yeah.
you probably actually communicate though with what like 50, 60 people maybe that you probably know and talk to. And
Going on my average views, I think I have you know, people that watch me regularly more than that. The people I talk to, you know, you're right, 50, 60 I talk to on a regular basis, yeah.
But you think about that, and you know, like Old Man Copper, like you mentioned him. I started watching some of his stuff when he first came out. I actually really loved the "I Only Have 20 Years Left" video he did. That
Man,
really,
that was a good one, dude.
that
He
hit
did
that hit
another
me.
good one today or yesterday about mentorships and having mentors and
I
stuff.
haven't watched that one yet. I had to go watch that. But he did a live stream a couple of days ago. It was kind of early in the afternoon though. It was kind of an early thing, and I just happened to be home and I logged in. Again, I've never met him before. And I logged in, I made a comment, and he said, he goes, "House of Manners in the house." And it really made me feel good. He even knew who I was, you know.
You know, he reminds me of someone as well. I haven't mentioned this out loud. Hunter's going to know who I'm talking about. He's retired from the fire department. Hunter's going to remember Bill, someone I was very close to who has passed, and he reminds me a lot of an old friend of mine, kind of a mentor type guy. I don't know, in between a drinking buddy and a mentor, something like that. But Bill's passed away. He was a career firefighter and a master electrician and stuff. And just something about those two cats, man. It must be that firefighter mentality, but I understand it. It clicks with me. And he really reminds me of a friend of mine who's gone. Funny story about the friend of mine who's gone. I got him into cigars. And once he passed away, I got his cigars. And one of them, I was like, well, this is his death stick. And I was like, what do I do with it? I gave it to Hunter. I was like, it's a double death stick, dude. I was like, now when I die, you got to smoke it so I don't have to keep track of it.
This community has so many just cool people, and I meet some every day. I mean, I think about all the people that are out there right now that I'm watching their new channels pop up, and they're, you know, people comment, and I'm commenting on their channels and these live streams, and it's just, you know, I can't speak for everybody what their situation is or where they are, because I have so many people tell me, like, "Oh, Robert, you're so lucky you have a cigar lounge you get to go to." This is like our cigar lounge, right? I mean, this type of
It's
stuff
my
is
only option to have fellowship with other tobacco enjoyers, to be honest with you. I mean, even Hunter, we don't live that far away. We both have families, though, and we live really busy lives. Last time I had a chance to sit down and smoke in person with Hunter was at Muletown. And it's just how it is. That's actually how our podcast got started, Robert, was us being on the phone calls, talking about tobacco, and at the end of the call, me being like, man, we should have recorded this conversation. You know what I mean? We really should have recorded this conversation. That is exactly, no joke, how it all got started. And so for me, the live is fun. It's entertaining. I get to learn stuff. I get to meet people. But at the end of the day, it is how I get to smoke with other smokers as well, man. It's that fellowship.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a great community. I think everybody is so fun and cool, and and it's so funny. Everybody's got different backgrounds and different beliefs and different things, but nobody cares about any of that stuff. It's just we all we come together and we talk about the fun, exciting things in life that we're going through, the tobacco blends, the whiskey, the whatever's going on, like you're catching a fish. Like that's a great story. Like I love hearing that. It's like that's the kind of camaraderie that this community brings every day, and I love it.
Brian's talking about Barbary Coast, and I must have took it out of here. That's one I could go grab right now. I like that one. It has no. It's not a mushroom. It's not a cube cup early. It has some cube cup early in it, I believe. Right, Hunter?
Mix, I think.
Yeah, it's got like a couple pieces here and there, but it's like a really well professionally done codger blend is what it is. It's chill and tasty and just nothing crazy about it. I really like it.
Dakota, you need to go get a smoke.
I do, man. I haven't had a smoke in a hot damn minute.
Robert, because you're here, I have my Sabanelli 606 2014 St. Nicholas pipe, Christmas pipe. I don't know if you little Christmas on the band. This one's very minor on the Christmas tones.
That's okay though.
But
it's still a gorgeous pipe, man. What are you smoking?
The Sun Bear Navy Cask.
Oh, that's right. You said it earlier. Chris, what are you smoking? I don't think I ever heard you say what you're smoking.
Oh, I'm just smoking. I'm smoking on my mass hole again. I like that. I just keep smoking it.
So I smoked half mine. I put the last 2 ounces up to save for later.
I mean, y'all got me all nervous about this blend. I mean, Quentin Shower sent me probably about 3 or 4 bowls worth of that. And I don't even want to smoke it because y'all talk about how good it is. I'm still going to hang on to it.
It's really good.
No, did he send you the mass hole, or did he send you that other one from LJ Peretti?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's the mass hole, but I mean, who knows?
I think it's LJ Peretti. I don't think he got the mass hole. I don't know if he did. Maybe he did. Maybe he found some.
You mean the Enigma Flake?
No. Yeah, Quentin Shower, right? Quentin Shower on when he was with Scott Rollins on Blender's Table, yeah. He said he bought like way too much mass hole. He said he bought so much of it. And then he told me he's going to send me some. He sent me enough, about 4 bowls worth.
It's really good, but in a very simple way. It's just a very simple, nutty burley blend. It's just simple, done very well.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I agree. Hunter,
what you got?
What was that brown flake that Johnny sent us? Was that Best Brown?
Yes.
So I uncovered my sample of this today, or I didn't. I guess my wife did. She was cleaning. I seen it sitting in there, and notoriously moist. It is now at a smokable dryness, so that's what I'm going to have. I think that's what this is. I actually don't have it labeled, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
It's brown, but isn't there also Best Brown number 2? No, it was Best Brown. I'm looking at the tin. Definitely, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have it in this Levant smaller pipe.
And actually, I don't think I've sampled mine yet. I kind of forgot about it because I was so excited for the Irish Flake, and I pounded through the Irish Flake. I had no time.
You know, it is funny, as much as I like the Galwith family of options and a lot of these European options, some of them have names so familiar, and it's like the specifications, the distinctions in some of these names are like just the smallest little thing, and you're like, you're smoking brown Irish X, and it's like, no, I'm smoking brown twist, and it's like,
what about brown flake?
Yeah, and then you're like, well, no, it's brown Irish XXX. It's the thicker one, and like some of the distinctions get like oddly specific. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Mushroom Leg says the Irish Flake is gangster AF or gangsta AF. I agree, man. That's an awesome blend. But listen, Mushroom Leg, if you like Irish Flake and you haven't had Rattray Sterling, Dakota already knew. You have to try Rattray Sterling. It's like a step even higher in the punch.
It's probably not as smooth, to be honest. It's got some rougher edges, but it definitely has more nicotine and has the same basic flavor profile as the Peterson Irish Flake, with more of the exotic air-cured leaf. Like, think of the Malawi air-cured and stuff. That kind of flavor profile.
And
Chris, have you had either of those two?
What's that one?
The Peterson Irish Flake or the Rattray Sterling Flake?
No, I haven't opened my Irish Flake yet, and
Man,
I probably got it.
I hope you get a chance to
I got
try
them
that, and I hope you get back to us.
I've got them. I just getting around to them.
Okay.
Man, I understand, dude. Justin has entered the chat.
Tip on the Sterling Flake, that's good. Walt's talking about Word Horror Spar being, in that kind of category too. I really enjoyed Word Horror Spar. I need to redo the review, but I made it sound negative, and really it was a great blend. But I wish I had more of it. So now when I need my Tonkin bean fix, it's 1792 Flake.
Yeah.
I got you, Mushroom. Listen, I just recently come around to this Sterling Flake. I knew it existed. I didn't know what it consisted of. The tin art is deceptive. With the white and the silver and stuff, it kind of looks like a pack of ultralight cigarettes. You're not thinking strong or gold. And so I was vaguely aware of it, but just recently tried it, and I'm a fan. I think it's very good.
Yeah, we've got Justin in the house.
Justin, how's it going, man?
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Nice to
brother.
meet you, sir. How are you
Enjoy the
today?
show.
Did you like our Don Juan love letters we were doing? That's what brought you in. We know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
What are you
cool
smoking,
show. I
Justin?
just wanted to come in, say hi, put a name to the face.
I love that hat, man. You got a 3%er hat, brother.
Yeah, I live up here in Massachusetts, man. It sucks.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, you
All
behind
you
enemy
guys live
lines,
in
man.
cool places. You're in Tennessee, fucking Montana.
West
I will say, though,
God,
I had to
Virginia
say,
here, brother.
Listen, Justin, I am about as big of a Red Sox fan as you could ever meet. So I'm just going to tell you that. So
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna hop out. You guys have fun.
Hey,
Gotta
thanks
get
for
out,
stopping
walk
by,
this
man.
dog. Later, guys.
later,
Thank
Justin.
you, man. Thanks for dropping in.
Captain, I've got to get me one of those pipes, man. I just love that thing, man.
You talking about
Dude,
this one?
yeah, man. It's your merchant services, right?
Yeah, I'm not liking it any less the more I smoke it. Like, it's just growing on me, man. It's
Dude, every time I see you're smoking that bad boy, and I get jealous every time.
it's not a huge internal dimensions on the bowl, but it's not small either. It's like medium
Is that
and a very specific orientation, if that makes sense.
Is that a Canadian, right? Is that what that is?
It's a Levant,
Oh, it's a Levant.
more
Oh,
specifically,
Levant.
but a
Oh,
Levant really seems to be a variant of a Canadian in a way. You know what I mean? If you're talking about a Lumberman, a Liverpool, these are all in the same.
It all
The sap stem.
shank in the stem. If the shank is round versus oval, and then if the
The shank and the stem makes all the difference, and some are round and oval, and then some are saddle bit, and some are
Short taper.
taper bit. Yeah.
Yes. So depending on if it's an oval stem or a round stem, and then also depending on a regular, taper stem versus a saddle bit stem, that's what's going to depend, to pick the name. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
All right, guys. Update: Best Brown is freaking delicious.
Best Brown. Okay, I'll remember that. And that's Samuel Gold, right?
I don't recall. Hunter, which is it?
Samuel Golf.
Okay.
There's so many blends. I bet Chris knows them.
Chris is on top of all the, and dare not argue with the damn guy. Someone else is waiting.
I know, man. What you say? He's like 100% right.
He hasn't been wrong yet. I'm not even. I'm not kidding. No, like not once. Not even freaking once, dude. He's always on top of it.
Okay.
What's going on, Kevin? How you doing, buddy?
Chester Piper in the house, man.
Someone else, I know, man. You say he's like 100% right.
Yeah, just turn the audio down on the YouTube video.
Yeah, how's that?
You're good to
That
go,
ain't
buddy.
bad.
How
Yeah,
you been?
All right. What's going on, guys?
Not much, man. What are you smoking tonight?
So I just loaded up a bowl of the Golden Days of Yore that Robert gave me at Muletown.
All right, let's go. You got it in the bones? What is that?
This is the Robert Vacher
Oh, okay.
that I picked up at Muletown as well.
That's awesome,
It
man.
just looked unstained when I saw it. That's all I could tell.
It's just a natural finish.
I love natural. Hunter loves
Yeah.
natural. I think we all kind of have an
Yeah.
appreciation for it.
Now, mushroom leg, I have some. I'm trying to acquire more. It's one of the blends I'm trying to go a little bit deeper on. And I wish I would have picked up, at least a 1 8-ounce box of that when it was available. But next time it comes around, St. James Lake, I'll be stocking up on it a little bit more. I've just bought like all kinds of stuff, and the budget was just blown. I just bought a Scudo, Rougarou, and a few others.
Oh, you did get the Rougarou.
Yeah,
I thought I read that in the group chat and I forgot about it.
I missed that one too, man. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so mad at myself.
I wasn't going to. Then I'm like, I'm going to log on because it's been 5 minutes and see if it's sold out yet. Because I imagine it was sold out. And then like I go to log on, I go straight to the website. There's no guy waiting in a chair reading a newspaper. I'm not in virtual line. The system's not crashed. I'm in the website. I'm like, cool. Let's check out Rougarou. It's in stock. Huh.
So
let me add it to my cart and see what happens. It'll probably be out of stock by the time I do that, and you know how that goes.
Brian says his favorite vapor is Value Morning Flake. I haven't had the Flake.
I've heard a lot of people talk about that. Yeah.
Value Morning in of itself, I had a little bit gifted. It's brilliant, man. It's delicious. I bet the Flake is better. Flake and everything is better. Hey, Johnny is in the chat.
Johnny, I was up early.
I was up early too, man.
What
That's why
you
I got
drinking
up
on
early.
there? Winchester, what you drinking on, buddy?
Little Glenmorangie 14.
There we
I
go.
love you, man. I knew I loved you, man. You're
That's
my
good
friend.
stuff, man.
brother.
That's my bread and butter daily right there. It's either that or the
Dude, that-
Balvenie 14. It's the daily drink.
Oh.
What state do you reside in, my friend?
I'm right down the road from Robert in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Y'all go to the
That's right.
same freaking awesome liquor store?
I haven't been up there yet, but I have to
Name
come
drop
up
Robert, and the guy
go
will
see
give you
your
like
your man.
like some allocated hookups or something, apparently.
Yeah.
He knows. He knows.
Hey, Robert, you coming to Fight Club on the 21st?
Brother, I will be there with bells on, man. I can't
Love
wait.
to hear it.
Ooh,
Love to
very
hear it.
cool, man. Very cool.
You still got those two what is it?
So I got them for you. I got you two 1952 Capstan cigarettes. They
You
opened the
got those?
can at the last meeting.
That's
Yeah, it was
my
a can of 1952 Capstan cigarettes.
Dude, this
Those are
is
so
a
good.
bucket list item for me, man.
And
Bucket
the guys
list.
that were talking they figure it's just Capstan yellow in a cigarette form.
It probably is, but it's a
Right.
bucket list item for me, man.
Yeah. And he just cracked it open and just guys took like 5, 6 home. I was able to grab 2 for Robert.
That is crazy cool. Guys,
Listen,
I'm stoked.
Kevin and I, he walked up on us at Muletown and hung out. We did not leave each other's side the entire rest of the time we were there, man. That dude, we hung out. We had such a good time, didn't we, Kevin?
Dude, that whole crew, the whole
It was
Idiots
really
and
nice
House
meeting
Matters
Kevin
crew,
at-
just
at
great
Muletown.
guys.
I
Great
thought
guys.
it was really nifty. Kevin just happened to have a bent apple Morgan Bones at Muletown, and we were like keeping track of the Y2PC Legends, right? And he bought this beforehand. Look at this, Hunter. This is the one I was telling you about, dude. He had this at Muletown, the same pipe. He just happened to have it there. And
great.
It's one of my best smokers. This thing is amazing.
Man, I
think it was $45 I paid for this thing.
Yeah, man, they smoke great.
crazy.
They really do. It's so cool. Guys, we got the Urban Hermit in the chat. Very good to see you, sir. Hopefully you're staying warm. I don't know how much it's warmed up your way, but I imagine it is still cold.
So the Urban Hermit's talking about he had some big and burly, and I was smoking early right before Dakota and I recorded the podcast, and that's one blend that's really grown on me this year. I've always been like the Haunted Bookshop guy, And I
I
went
think
out.
I've influenced you a little bit through the Old Joe Krantz and the Big and Burly towards that direction. I really do.
So I was on Haunted Bookshop for such a long time, and Dakota was pushing me to kind of try a few more of the Cornell and Deal Burley offerings that are still kind of on the punchy side. And I had some Old Joe Krantz, and that was really doing it. But I took an out-of-town job in Virginia for a week, and I brought a very small Morgan Bone straight billiard so I could drive in the truck and clinch it while I was driving. I'm not very good at clinching. That's one of the few pipes I can comfortably clinch while I drive. And I just had a jar of Big and Burly. I mean, bowl after bowl. I finished one bowl. I just load up another one while I was driving. By the time I got to VA, like 8 bowls, Virginia, 8 bowls later, I'm like, man, this Big and Burly's like really good, actually.
It's pretty damn good, man. I like it.
So speaking of clinching, Hunter, what's everybody's opinion on softy bits? Because it seems to be a kind of contentious
My opinion
subject.
is if you want to use it, that's great. It definitely makes clinching a lot more, easy. My thing is, though, I didn't really like it personally. It didn't feel comfortable for me, but it also to change the flavor profile of all my blends. I know that doesn't. There's no way.
Really?
That's all in your head,
You had
man.
to
That's
do
what's
a
in your
double
head.
take.
Yeah.
His brain
That's-
just short
okay.
circuited.
Dude, it just.
What?
I don't know. I just don't enjoy it, and I wish I did. That's the thing. I really.
Yeah.
I bought a lot, and it wasn't like a one-time thing. I've tried multiple times over the years to use softy bits because they do make clinching so much easier. I'm not a good clincher. It doesn't come naturally, and it definitely helps that. But it just is not for me. And
I got a pretty straightforward opinion on softy bits. As far as other people, hey man, do what in the world makes you happy? Light your pipe with a match, a soft flame, use a torch, burn a little thermite, drop it in there. I could care less, right? Live and let live. So if you like a softy bit, you're not wrong. For me, I try to avoid them. If I can clinch well without a softy bit, I just avoid them. Now, in some of the pipes, like a standard Savinelli 320, the stem tapers very steep and it doesn't clinch well. And a softy bit helps me clinch while I'm doing stuff, an awkwardly shaped stem. And that's the only time I personally use them. But at the same time, cleaning the stem, I feel like the softy bits accumulate like dried spit and stuff, and it's not as easy to keep sanitized. It's like a lot more work. Anytime I put a softy bit on a pipe, it's exponential more like maintenance on it. But I'm not against them myself.
I was just thinking
I use them all the time on all my pipes, but I take them off and clean them. When I clean my pipes every week, they come off.
I'm not against them. I actually put a hole in one of my really nice artisan pipes from clenching so hard. And ever since then, I don't put a softy bit on all my pipes, but on some of my really high end pipes that I really love.
Yeah.
I want really like some of my pipes I have, like this, like when I'm smoking around, this is just a little Rossi. Like I'm not going to put a softy bit on that. This thing was really inexpensive. Great pipe, love it, but if it's a workhorse pipe, but some of my artisan pipes or some of my really not like my Dahl and Briar pipe I was showing off last night. I've got a softy bit on that just because I know if I'm sitting there holding that bad boy and clenching hard, man, I have a tendency to have a little too much jaw power, I guess you could say. So.
Well, and that's what I was worried about mainly is on the nicer artisan pipes is getting all the teeth marks on the stems.
Yeah, and I mean if you're smoking a pipe with an acrylic stem, it's a lot less of an issue. You'll get a little chatter, you can get that out real easy, but you're not gonna. If you're biting through an acrylic stem, man, heck, man, your jaws. You know what I mean? Like you're working that hard. But when you're using some of these other materials, in Vulcanite that too. You're going to get the depression will form in that, over time. I mean, we've all bought the estate pipes that you got the dimples in from the guy that clenched that pipe and had it forever.
That's true.
It's just a matter of time that it will happen. It's the nature of the material, especially if you clench with any little bit of force, The
nicer I will say this, the nicer the pipe, the less inclined I am to just clench it and do stuff. Unless I've dedicated it, say, I'm going to actually use this for what it is meant to be. We were talking to Steve last night of Donald and Briar on Chris's life. Guys, if y'all weren't there, you missed a heck of a night. My goodness, that was one of the best lives I've ever attended. Chris. Just honestly, man, it was a
I mean,
blast.
it was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was.
This was actually my first artisan pipe. Was one of Steve's Bulldogs.
Hey,
I love this thing.
nice, man.
Love this thing.
Chris already
It
got a
smokes
hold of you
amazing.
and corrupted you. I see.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
This pipe was less than a 7LE
I know.
or
That was the
Peterson
point I was
factory
trying
pipe.
to make.
He is so inexpensive, and the work he's doing is unreal.
I ordered a new one last night, man.
And they smoke. They just smoke, guys.
Sandblasted bent apple.
It's funny. I took this to Pipe Club last month, and I was sitting next to Jody Davis,
Nice.
pipe maker, and he was looking at this, and he was amazed at how inexperienced, for lack of a better term, Steve was, and this is the kind of work he was turning out. So he
You
was
guys realize
incredibly
Jody
impressed.
Davis was part of a Christian rock band that I listened to for years in the early 2000s.
I found out last month. I was
How cool
shocked.
is that? Like
Yeah.
a band I'm very familiar with.
He is the coolest guy ever.
He is a
Coolest
true
guy
gentleman.
ever.
Very interesting gentleman, man. Very cool.
But Steve's work is unreal. I have to add a couple more of his to the collection because he's doing amazing work.
The live, I don't know if you were on the live last night on Chris's live, but Steve sold 6 pipes through that.
I saw you guys talking about it, but I didn't know.
Steve profited
I didn't know
from
this
those
happened.
pipes.
No, Steve
Chris
did not sell
sold
anything.
6 pipes.
Yes, Steve did sell. Chris sold.
Chris sold them all.
You guys will
I know,
go back.
man. Chris, I need you to come.
And then you know.
I need Chris to come work for House of Manners to get my name out there more.
That's right. That's right.
You're gonna hire him as your
Get
chief
Chris on that
marketing officer.
Barbecue joint, Robert. Get Chris on that
Martin's-
barbecue
oh,
joint.
Martin's
I don't have
barbecue.
to have a-
Sponsorship going.
This is the
right?
first time I've seen you with a hat that wasn't a Martin's hat on.
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I swear to God, you're getting kickbacks. You're just not telling us. He 100% is on Martin's payroll. But oddly enough, I did have dinner at Martin's last night.
Oh,
Up on West End, so I can't talk
See,
trash.
Kevin, it's
So.
working. It's working.
It is. Subconsciously, I drove by and I was like, wow, I'm really craving Martin's right now. I don't know why.
That's right. Mission accomplished.
He's not imprinted on you.
Every time somebody says Martin's, you just hear dollar signs. You just hear cha-ching
I know.
on the House of Manners website.
I'm waiting.
ticker's just
I need to go
rolling.
back in there and be like, you guys don't even understand how much I'm selling for y'all. Come on.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. Do you know who I am?
That's what Robert does. He's like, there's another Savinelli. He's like, there's another Merchant Services. Every time somebody mentions Martin's, he gets a new pipe.
He walks in, he demands the manager. He's like, listen, I'm a minor celebrity on the odd part of the internet. On my corner of the internet, people know me, all right? And I
I don't know
talk
if you
about
know
your
this or not.
barbecue all the time.
That's right.
That's
All
right.
27 people that comment on my channel.
Listen,
I don't know if you
listen,
know
my
this or not,
reach
but I'm a
extends
pretty
to
big deal in the
dozens of other
YTPC.
people.
Robert just walks in and starts taking barbecue sauce and seasonings.
That's
He's
right.
like, no, it's fine. I'm Robert Manners. Ask the manager.
which is really funny. Jeremiah actually asked me about a week ago. He said we were just hanging out here at my house, like on a FaceTime, smoking a cigar together, and he looked at me. He goes, "Bro, seriously, do you have any other hats?"
No, this is the first hat I've seen you that wasn't a Martin's hat. It's just every video you wear, you have. And the best part is, I haven't seen the same hat twice. You
Yes,
have 20 different Martin's baseball hats. It's crazy.
I do have a lot of Martin's hats.
Hey, guys, we're talking about Steve in the chat, and everyone's like, he was just trying to drink and chill. Nah, guys. He was just
He
playing
loved it
hard
all,
to get.
man.
That's all that was. He was just playing hard to get. There's no way he disliked sales. I mean, who would dislike sales? But then
He had
Gabriel was
fun.
great, man. Steve was fantastic. That was the first time he's been on the internet at all, right, Chris?
Mhm. Yep.
My goodness, dude. He fit in with the rest of us nefarious characters, as Tom would say. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that was really cool, man, Chris. That was good to get him on. That was awesome.
Yeah. No, Kerry, he wanted to come on. We had talked about this for a long time, just so I could get him out there and so more people could know about him. You know, I mean, he literally just launched his website a couple months ago. You know, he didn't have a big social presence because of his previous job. I guess we'll just leave it at that. I guess, you know, he kind of went into that last night, but, you know, he wanted to come on and kind of put himself out there and show people what he had because, you know, he's going to Chicago. It's his first, you know, real pipe show. So he kind of wanted to just put himself out there a bit. So last night was exactly what he was looking for. He wanted to show off the pipes, and
is he just going to Chicago, or is he gonna have a table?
No,
we got him a table. We got him a table.
I don't think last night could have went any better. The time period I was there went well, Chris, and then from what I hear, even after that went really well. So I don't know how his first introduction to this sort of thing could have went any better, man. I had a blast.
He had fun, and then I sent him a message. I'm like, back at it tonight. I told him, I'm like, but I'm just drinking the water, and he's like, you're tougher than me, man. I'm gonna have to razz him. I'm like, you're not gonna be ready for Chicago, man. You got to toughen up.
That's right. That's right. you got 2 weeks of training. Let's go.
He needs to go to a House of Manners boot camp.
That's right.
We will get you in shape, young fella.
I think you have to start marketing a crash course in drinking.
We shall start you off with a bottle and bond.
That's right.
He's showing up on like Friday morning, and he has no clue what he signed up for because, man, he should have came early and he could have eased himself into everything because once Friday and Saturday are wild there.
Dottle and Briar, Martin. Dottle and Briar on Instagram. Beautiful pipes. Please go look him up. I hope you find him easily. Just incredible work at. Chris, how do you accurately portray his pricing without trying to oversell it?
Insane. Insanely
low. I'm being honest. How do you address it without trying to sell the sham wow guy? I guess I was last night.
Here's what we go to, and he said it last night. He got into this, and his goal is to literally just make a high quality pipe, but he wants to make it affordable for the masses. So really, kind of think of like a factory pipe, but his prices are cheaper than factory pipes. But it's an artisan pipe. 100%. He wants people to be able to get a high quality artisan pipe for an affordable price. And
all right, Chris, honest question. Question. You're looking at more new pipes, artisan pipes than anyone else as far as ear to the ground and looking to see what people's making. I bought a bent apple sandblast last night for $130 shipped. Everybody knows that. We said the numbers out in the open. Name aside, right? No matter who makes it, where would the next artisan pipe that would match that blast and a bent apple price point come from?
I would tell you, if you found that and you put somebody else's name on that pipe from just a random artisan out there, they're going to charge you $200, $250 for that pipe.
I don't know if I could. Let's say we double the price, $250, $260. Available now. I don't know if I can find that pipe out there on the internet, man. I'll be honest.
Well, he trained. I've said this before. Mark Tinsky. Go to look at Mark Tinsky's website. Yep. He's selling pipes for $300, $400. Beautiful. They are gorgeous pipes. Do not get me wrong. But if you look at Dottle and Briar pipes, there's a lot of similarities. So take that. And again, I can vouch for the one pipe I own by Dottle and Briar. It is a excellent smoker. It's not just for looks. It is a great smoker.
My next one's going to be a smoker. That Eskimo I don't as much. We're looking Winchester. Sorry to derail you.
So Dakota, no, just to give you an example, right? So this is the Papa Bear's pipes that I got at Muletown. It was $380. Now it does have the mammoth tusk ring on it.
Yeah, it's pretty damn cool.
This pipe, 6 months ago, Steve sold to me for $130.
Yeah, I just got mine last night. Bent
almost a third of the price of this pipe. And I love this pipe. It's beautiful, but a third of the price.
Yep.
And this thing, they're different, but the workmanship is
he does a great job. The one I ordered last night was my second one from Steve. I have an Eskimo. I'll go grab that if no one's seen it. I kind of protect it because it's so nice. You know what I mean? This bent apple, I want to actually smoke a bit more. That Eskimo is kind of like a showpiece for me. It's an odd shape. I don't always break it out, but I just love the thing. It's a true work of art. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's just such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's so pleasant to deal with.
was so nice to talk to him on here. He is such a normal, like,
In case anybody,
relatable guy.
in the chat wants to,
There you go.
let's see if I can get his info on there. I don't know if they can see it with the glare, but it's got all his socials on there.
Yeah, it's Donald Breyer across the board, so you'll be able to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, for anybody that's looking, it's the same whether you're on Instagram or Facebook, or it's all Donald Breyer.
The
His
Urban
website's-
Hermit said that I jumped on that apple faster than a bee making honey. Well, I
You
brought
did.
it up to him. I was like, hey, do you remember like 4 or 5 weeks ago in a collection of 5 pictures you posted on Instagram, you had a sandblasted bent apple. And I was like, the price point was like $130 or something. He's like, yeah, I remember that. And I was like, that was like one that really stood out to me. And he's like, oh, let me, was it something like this? And I was like, is that one for sale? He's like, yeah. And I was like, is the price point similar? He's like, yeah, I could go 130. I'm like,
Sold.
got a little PayPal on my phone. I was like,
And that's why I want to stock up on a couple of them, because it's not going to stay that price for
they
long.
They can't.
After
He's
Chicago,
underpricing
when
and stuff like crazy.
absolutely.
Well,
I mean, it's working. He's getting his name out there.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys saw, but so y'all know, if y'all know me, like everything Christmas, I'm all about Christmas pipes, Christmas blends. I'm a fanatic. Hunter's got the Savinelli. What year?
2014 St. Nicholas.
So I'm gonna, we already know the story. So Steve did, I think, 6 or 7 Christmas pipes last year.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go get mine.
Oh, I can't, Chris. I can't stand Chris. He
man.
made me so mad. Chris probably got the one I wanted. I actually snapped
them all. What are you talking about?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, so he's got a Christmas pipe that he sold last year that I want so bad. I want it so bad.
I have a problem with Christmas too, Robert.
Oh man, what year's that red stem one from?
This is the 24, I think.
Oh,
The
that's
23.
cool. Nice.
Yeah, the stem on that one is unreal with the silver band and the green in it.
What's that called again, Robert?
This is the 2024 Peterson Christmas.
What's the shape?
The copper on that looks so cool.
Man, I don't know. Shoot,
I love that rose gold copper. The red.
Yeah, that copper looks so good on that.
Oh, it's the Christmas shape. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
13 St. Nicholas, and my first Savinelli, the 2015 St. Nicholas.
Now that pipe is sweet, man. That is a gorgeous pipe.
My very first Savinelli, and better than most of them. So I'm glad I started with a really good one.
I want to say something to Brian Moore real quick. He's talking about the Barbary Coast. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, Robert, that's gorgeous. Look at that freaking sheen on that thing. It's so glossy.
Yeah,
that is
the Chacon?
2024,
Yeah,
man.
Oh my goodness.
Chacon gets slept on. Their Christmas pipes get slept on.
They really do. They didn't even like advertise 2025 this year. And by the time they came out, they're already sold. They were gorgeous.
Did you guys see their morel mushroom edition for this year?
Yep.
Here in West Virginia, we pick morel mushrooms, molly moochers we call them, and they had a morel mushroom pipe for this year, and the texture actually looks like the texture on a morel mushroom. It's incredible. Brian Moore in the chat's talking about the Barbary Coast. Keep in mind, Brian, that this is not going to be some kind of super sophisticated, overwhelming experience. What this is a very professionally done daily driver, burley-based blend with a little bit of it was rum, right, Hunter?
Yeah, but I mean,
just a touch of the our sample might have had a couple of years of age on it, so the rum could have bled off, but just a touch of a rum top note. I mean, this is like a super, like, kind of simple in a good way, flavorful, daily driver, burley-based blend that I found very enjoyable, but don't think it's like some kind of super sophisticated blend. So have your mind in the right mindset approaching it. I thought it was delicious and approachable, and I really hope you enjoy it.
And Brian, if you want to go to my channel, I uploaded a video reviewing Barbary Coast, going into it with a little bit more detail than we have time for a month or two ago. It was fairly recent.
Hold on, Chris. What is that, buddy?
That's one of the Christmas pipes.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that exact pipe you have, there was a smooth. one. That's the one I wanted.
I wanted this one because it was sandblasted, and this is the first sandblasted pipe I got from him. So
My wife has a pretty blue Chacombe. It wasn't a Christmas pipe. I don't know if it had a model name when we purchased it.
No,
It's
well, that one Chris has got, that's the Dylan Breyer Christmas one he's talking about.
that's from this year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I remember he sent me that before that he announced it, and I almost bought one of those. He had a couple of them.
Kevin, is
This
that
is one of my
Chacombe?
favorite Chacombe. It is one of my
Yeah,
favorite
so-
Chacombes. The Churchill.
Yeah.
That's
I
gorgeous.
love this
My
pipe.
wife's got a really pretty Chacombe pipe. I bought her.
I have that same pipe you got there, Kevin. The exact same pipe, Chacombe. It's a workhorse, man. It is such a good pipe, man.
That is probably the best description I can think of it. This thing is a workhorse. It'll smoke anything. It's easy to clench. It looks beautiful. I mean, it's just a great pipe.
So y'all keep talking about Chicago. So when is the YTPC? When are we all going to go to France together?
I would love
Don't
to go to
threaten me
St.
with a
Claude.
good time.
I would love to go to St. Claude. That'd be
Bonjour, mes
so
amis.
Robert, I made you show up in Ireland and surprise you.
Oh, bro, come on, man. Dude,
I'll be your personal tour guide.
Listen, I've already got tickets to Dingle, Teeling, Pierce Lyons, Middleton.
So I'll take you around Dingle. I know Dingletown pretty well.
I wonder if
Dude, we're
still
staying.
is at.
We're staying at a pub. We're staying in the bedroom of a pub.
Awesome.
That's
Like Lord of the
awesome.
Rings, man. Like it's
That's
gonna
awesome.
be so cool, man.
That's awesome. Dingle's a great town.
Yeah, I
The
can't
whole
wait.
West Coast is really the place to be.
Ring
So
of
I got
Col-
some whiskey pubs for you if you're going to be driving up past the cliffs.
Yeah, man. You gotta just give me.
We'll talk about it
Yeah,
at Pipe Club.
I'll see you Pipe Club, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
I'm getting nervous. It's almost midnight.
The snuff is going on.
you got 18 minutes. You got a little time to get used to it.
Chris, I'm going to send you some of this so you can join the festivities with us, sir.
Get in on the madness.
Dude, I mean,
Oh, is it snuff time?
no, not quite. We got 18 minutes, and then we're going to burn a hole through the back of our skulls. That's what it feels like, anyway.
I'll tell you guys, I'm out in the garage tonight smoking, so my phone is saying it's a little low. So if by some chance I just disappear, it's just because my phone's gone. So
Cactus Piper's heading out, man. Have a great Easter, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate you.
We'll see you, brother. See you on the next one.
Yeah, we're getting close to midnight.
Yeah, David's on there. He says
David G's ready.
He's in there. I figured he was.
He probably had 2 or 3 bumps already.
Dude, he started off with a few. I mean, this guy's an animal. What do you expect? He's got problems.
he scares me. He does.
Listen, when I grow up, I want my tobacco intake to be just like David G's.
So do I have to keep my eye on him in Chicago or just let him roll through it?
No, just let him do his thing, man.
Dude's an animal.
If you do get a chance to see his LCS collection, holy moly, man. I mean, he's got some consignment stuff that he just like come up with off the top of his head, threw it at Simon, and like he put out some really incredible pieces. Some of them are like normal stuff and bigger, so you got some odd stuff in a couple ways. He's got this one that's one of his workhorses that's impeccable grain at a big size, but it's a pipe he uses. Like
You
so,
can
it's like
tell.
this workhorse, large but just perfect grain, beautiful pipe, and the coming off of the bowline of the shank, you kind of got the 4 planes. It's kind of got sides and flats. So you got the vertical serrations of the briar and the bird's eye. You got both views of it. It's just beautiful, large piece of briar that's like near perfect, or maybe it is. And he actually uses the daggone thing, which is cool. I mean, I love to see a really high end piece like that being used. It's really cool because I'm reluctant to smoke my nice pipes like that.
Big bowl on it too. I mean,
Big bowl. Yep, that was a unit. That pipe was a unit and a piece of work and gorgeous. And David actually puts it to service. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Very cool.
But that doesn't
He likes those
surprise me.
big pipes. You know, Steve pulled out that big long stem one that was like 7 inches long. He's like, I want that. I like that one. That's the one I want.
He's got the largest mortar pipe I've ever seen in my life.
Massive.
No joke. The single largest mortar pipe I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh. But yeah, you know, like someone like David, I understand Toke Rustic at this point pretty well. If you would have told me that you knew a guy that could take Rustica the way David does, I wouldn't believe you unless I saw it.
We're talking about like witch doctor shaman levels of nicotine intake. You know what I mean? It's what the people into psychedelics would call a heroic dose. Spirit journey type stuff. But
talking about Young Guns, we're talking about, hey dog, have you seen the size of that chicken? One of my favorite scenes in all movies.
Listen, that's a big deal in my wife's family. They say that all the time. Do you see the size of that chicken? It's like a family motto.
It's kind of like Charlie Sheen during his, his really embarrassing times.
I got tiger blood.
Yeah, tiger blood.
Kill me. I got tiger blood.
He said, we're smoking rocks the size of Texas, 9-gram crack rocks.
What does he say in Young Gun? That's what my favorite. He goes, hey, Chavez, how come they ain't killing us? Because we're in the spirit world, asshole. They can't see us. That is such a great movie.
You guys all watch Tombstone, I'm assuming?
Oh gosh, yes.
So just the other night, I talked my wife into looking up the part where Doc Holliday and Ringo is going back and forth in Latin. I'm like, look on YouTube. There's a video where they translate both sides of that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It is freaking so funny. Ringo tells him to do what he does best, and Doc Holliday says, drinking ain't what I do best.
Doc Holliday says something like, I'm the teacher and you're the student. And then the Ringo says, I'm the teacher. This is the student. He points at his gun, something like that. Yeah. It's pretty cool, man. Like, it's pretty cool.
It's a cool exchange. Listen, I watched that movie growing up, and that Latin exchange, who knew what it said now in the day of the internet? You can type it in and people's translate it, and it brings like another element to the movie that we all know and love. So pretty darn cool.
Yeah, that end scene, man, when he walks up and he's, he thinks it's Wyatt Earp and it's Doc at the end.
Right.
So classic, man. That is so classic.
In any movie, it was one of the scary movies. I don't recall which one. There's a ghost that speaks Japanese, and so they give you the subtitles of what it says, but the actual words they're saying is like random Japanese words out loud. Yamaha Suzuki Godzilla. I mean, it's dumbest. Dakota, what scary movie is that?
That's scene? I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
That the Ring?
I don't know if you guys ever watched Bob and Tom show.
Oh my gosh, Bob and Tom.
So, do you know the Toast song?
Gosh, that sounds so familiar.
He's playing with spoons. He's like, "There's no secret to toasting perfection. Just put it in the toaster and make your selection." Yeah, toast. But at one point, he's speaking French, and he's like, baguette something Eiffel Tower, and he's like, French toast. It's great.
Dude, Bob and Tom was in Syndicate here in Nashville for years when I was growing up, and then they just left. And gosh, Chick McGee and all those guys that were hanging.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
Listen,
I
they had
some to them all the time, man.
They had the best skits. My favorite of all time is the Navigator, which is like the car navigator, but it's his wife.
Do you remember the one? It was Dr. Obvious. It was like a talk show host, psychologist.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. He's like my wife. Dr. Obvious. My wife keeps going over to the neighbor's house, and she's Lebanese, and my wife keeps talking about playing with her cat, and well, I'm glad she's found someone to hang out with, but she's really not hanging out with me anymore. It's just over the top, man.
I think they used to have a comedian that was on all the time that he would do this Harry Carey skit where it was.
I remember that.
Harry Carey like calls the game in heaven, and it's like, and it's like it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh my gosh, I've laughed.
I'm so glad you're familiar with this, man. This is
Yeah,
like
man. Bob and
part of
Tom, man.
my
That was the-
childhood. I still listen to Bob and Tom once in a while.
I wish we had him here. I mean, that was like literally what I listened to every morning driving to work, and then they just disappeared. It made me so mad because it literally got me going in the morning because it was so funny.
Well, when I rode to work with my dad for a long time, and we would listen to here in West Virginia 97.5 WQBE and the morning show, and I got to meet the one of the hosts who was a wild man of this talk show at a local Cabela's one time, and had a great chat with him and stuff. And oh man, wild times, dude. He would always show up late. And the co-host would be like, yeah, he probably got into some of that Knob Creek last night. He'll make his way in. You know what I mean? It was great, man. And then come to find out, I met one of his sons. And one of his sons came to my house via a friend of mine. And I'm like, oh, I listen to your dad every day. And the dude had a bad relationship with his dad. He's like, I hate that son of a... Yeah, and I was like, oh. He had kids by like a bunch of different women and stuff. I didn't know this. I was like, love your dad. He's like, I hate that guy.
It was like a real life Johnny Bravo.
Oh,
yes.
Man,
yeah. Do y'all know Clay Travis?
Yeah.
I can't place it. I know the name.
So Clay Travis is the guy who replaced Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sure.
So Clay Travis, a lot of people don't know this, but Clay Travis got his start in Nashville on Sports Talk here locally in Nashville.
I did not know that.
Very cool.
And so I knew Clay Travis way before anybody ever knew Clay Travis because he had this little radio show they would do here called 3HL. And it was called 3 Hour Lunch, and he was on the thing. And so he got this reputation here being called the snow czar. Anytime it snow here, he would make fun of everybody not knowing how to drive in the snow and going because here in Tennessee, when it snows, everybody goes to the store and buys milk and bread as if we're going to be snowed in for 4 months.
That's what you do.
Which is the stupidest thing. The snow melts like 2 days.
It's an old code, but it still checks out.
I know, but it's the dumbest thing. So anyway, they were doing a live at a local Kroger here in Nashville, and I happen to live 5 minutes.
Showed up to it?
Well, they were there at Kroger doing this live, and it was getting ready to snow, and I just happened to be walking in to get just stuff for the evening, and they stopped me and like they were doing interviews, like, "What are you here to get?" Like they were all pumped up about trying to get people to say bread and milk, and I go, and he goes, "Sir, come here," and Clay Travis grabs me, and goes, "Sir, the snow's coming. The snow's coming. What are you here to get?" And I went, "Salsa."
Hey, David G brings up the old Cheech and Chong skit. David G says, Dave's not here, man.
It's me, Dave. Open up. I got the stuff.
That's right. Do you guys remember the old Cheech and Chong audio on vinyl? The
yes.
Comedy audio ones. Do you remember the drive-in theater where they got their buddy in the trunk?
Yes, there's also Sister Mary Elephant, the teacher.
Yes,
it's one of my favorite skits of all time.
Those are
I actually
great,
played that
man.
for my kids, and they were crying. They were laughing so hard because it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's over the top, but it's like classic. It really is. It's good stuff.
The Sister Mary Elephant tells the student, she says, "Young man, give me that knife," and you hear, "Bong!" like he throws it at him.
The guy's sitting there and he pours a drink and he asks the older lady next to him, "Do you want a drink?" And she's like, all offended. "No, absolutely not." And then it pans over to her and then she busts out and she starts doing a line of cocaine.
Yeah. Was it Ajax?
Dude, that gets me every freaking time. That same movie, you had the guy who was like, "I'm glad," what did he say? He said, "I picked the wrong day to give up cigarettes." And every time it pans to him, it gets worse and worse. "I picked the wrong day to give up drinking. I picked up the wrong day to give up sniffing glue. I picked the wrong day to give up hard narcotics." And it's freaking great.
Yeah, dude, there's something
stuff like that anymore.
Something in the old classic comedy that's missing today. No matter how hard we try, there was something there that we cannot replicate or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
It's because they weren't worried about offending somebody.
Yeah, that's true.
Now they're worried about offending somebody, so nothing's funny.
It's easy. This is how you get away. This is how you get by that. If you offend absolutely everyone, no one's left out, and then it just out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
I mean, we live in a. I mean, there's some good comedians today that are doing some funny stuff that don't give a crap. Bill Burr doesn't give a crap about anybody or anything, and I actually respect him, even though he and I don't see eye to eye probably on a lot of things politically. It doesn't really matter. He reminds me of old school Saturday Night Live. You know, they made fun of everybody. They didn't care
Right.
across the board, and that's why it was funny because you felt like even no matter where you fit in the political spectrum or in the religious spectrum, they made fun of everybody equally. So it didn't matter when it was your turn. You kind of took it with you took it like a man, and you were like, okay, that's good.
We got one of my favorite movies referenced in the chat right now. If you guys like slapstick, of course I'm serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me
Airplane.
Yeah, what a great movie, man. You know, that stuff cannot be replicated. It
No.
was a freeze frame, a snapshot in a certain time period that no matter what we put out today, it's never going to have the same vibe or the same presence as those films had, and it sucks, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't even rewatch stuff I thought was funny. I'll give an example for that. When I was younger, I watched Austin Powers, all of them, and I can quote them like crazy. I have a hard time like trying to rewatch that stuff though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just dead on the inside, but if you were there at the time, oh boy.
Well, let me ask you this question: can you go back and watch Blazing Saddles now and still laugh?
Hell yeah. Yeah. It's got legs though.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Hey, Dakota, look at Dr. Bob's Nightmares latest comment.
That's right, buddy. Top of the skull. That's where we're going. And we're actually 3 minutes till. Let me get the Rustica out. I could trick you guys and say this was Rustica, but that's not really. That's the quit.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, you're an honest man.
I'm with Carrie. Tropic Thunder was a masterpiece that will never be done.
Oh, stop. Yes.
That word has been keeping our people down for 200 years.
Canceled.
So that a lot of people don't know this. That resurrected Tom Cruise's career.
Yep.
The Tom Cruise character in that movie is one of the funniest.
Listen, I just learned to never go full retard, and that's the only thing that's important.
Simple Jack. Listen here, flaming dragon. You will need a UN binding resolution.
Hey, it's still Jack Black when he goes into that hut because he's a recovering coke addict, and they have a mountain of cocaine. And I mean, he just shoves his face in.
He goes completely Scarface on it.
He's like, guys, I'm about to say some really crazy stuff to you. No matter what I say, don't untie me.
That's right.
Yeah, do y'all like slapstick? Do you like slapstick?
Oh yeah.
What about Top Secret with Val Kilmer?
Yeah,
it's a good one, man. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Man, go back and watch that. Hell, you'll be in the floor, man. It's stupidly funny.
Yeah, I do like that stuff, man.
Dude, this stuff smells so bad. I don't know how
this stuff stinks, dude.
Stupid.
My God.
It smells terrible.
It's like gym socks with like jock straps. I don't even know, dude. It's so bad.
It takes it back to my high school football days.
Yeah, exactly. It's bad, man. It's so bad.
Listen, while you're preparing your stuff there, let me just tell you a funny thing. So my son's 17 and he played travel baseball for years. And I'll never forget, he got in a car one day and there was a smell that came out of the back seat that I thought to myself, boy, I haven't smelt that in a long time. And let me tell you, once you get that in your nostrils as a kid playing sports, you'll never get out of your mouth. You'll never forget that.
Dude, it is every time I bring my son home from soccer practice or soccer games or lacrosse, man. Dude, I tell him, I'm like, dude, take your shit and put it out in the sun, man.
Yes.
Put it on the back patio. That needs to
or burn it.
Man.
Just burn it.
You gotta disinfect that shit, man. We're all gonna die.
Take your whole bag out there,
listen. You have not lived. You have not lived. You've traveled 2.5 hours from Alabama driving home with that stench in the back. Every window rolled down. I'm driving like Ace Ventura with my head out the door. Like, what the heck, man?
Go to midnight, brother.
Hunter, here we go, guys. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Can't even make it past one nostril.
I'm not done.
I'm not done. You're done.
You're done. You were done.
Oh.
That's the look. That's the look I want on the cover of the pomade right there. That's the look I want on the cover of the pomade.
Dude,
Oh my God,
seriously.
I'm seeing stars.
Like a Coldplay concert.
True damn story.
Oh, that's terrible. I love it.
It's terrible. I love it.
The things I do for you people.
David's like, good stuff.
He's an animal, man. I know I say that a lot. He really is, though. I
Chris,
witnessed this. You know what I mean? I saw it with my own eyes.
Chris has to try this at least one time so he understands the torture.
Yeah, I like torture. Sounds good. Sign me up.
Yeah.
So I have an honest question. I've never done snuff. So are y'all doing like you're not? Is it the same effect with regular like snuff? Or are y'all doing a different kind of snuff?
No,
This is
regular
nasal
stuff is so
snuff.
good.
It's
This is
pulverized
trash.
tobacco.
Torture.
It's like the oldest form of tobacco recorded of being used. It goes into sinus passages. And
Yeah,
cuts
I know.
mucous
My
membranes.
grandmother did snuff, but are you doing like a blending kind, or are you doing a kind that people actually?
This is a blending kind that we are completely abusing. This is made to be like mixed into lighter stuff to add nicotine to it.
That's my
We are
question.
just like going straight shaman, witch doctor, spirit journey type stuff. Yeah.
It is 8 times the strength of regular snuff.
Okay, that's my question. Okay, so when y'all do regular snuff, you're not getting the same effect, right?
No, it's very pleasant. And I'm not saying this isn't pleasant. This is just over the damn top, man.
So basically, this is Everclear to the bourbon.
Yeah, 190. Yeah, absolutely.
Robert, this comes with a warning label on it that says overuse may cause hallucinations and or death.
In that
Oh, man.
order. Yeah, for
Oh
real.
my gosh, I gotta get me some.
That's what we said. Don't let your wife know, though.
Oh yeah, well that's true.
Mine kind of rolled her eyes. I think Hunter's wife was a little bit more like, "This is how you're going to go, really?" You know,
I found Robert in his garage with these guys on his phone talking to him.
All I'm saying,
He was naked in the fetal position in the corner of the garage. He was moaning about snuff.
It's like a bath salt story.
my appendix was fine until I started taking.
That's right, buddy. That's right.
But what is it? Is it just finely ground up tobacco?
Yes, it's
Like
pulverized tobacco, and a lot of times
pulverized
it's blended. Kevin, you're familiar with Samuel Gawith?
Yeah.
Okay, so they make snuff, and there's a couple blends in particular. Do you know 1792 Flake?
Yes.
Okay, well, they have that exact same tobacco blend pulverized in a snuff format called Elmo's Reserve. So it's a blended tobacco product, the same as the pipe tobacco offering, but it's a fairly dry, pulverized tobacco. The history actually goes further back with nasal snuff than any other form of tobacco. At one time in Europe, only royalty could do it. Like rich history if you look into nasal snuff. It has some downsides. Don't overdo it. I like doing a little bit of it. It's quite fun. If it starts to like drain or something, I don't want to get it past my nasal passages. If it starts to enter the back of my throat or anything, I don't enjoy it at all. This is not something you want to do a lot of. I really like doing a little bit of it though.
But it's basically just for the nicotine hit?
No, you can experience the flavors of different varieties of leaf in an entirely different way. If you so you know about retrohaling and stuff?
And I can't retrohale for some reason.
But
it
you
doesn't work when
understand
I try to retrohale.
that your smell has way more sensors than your tongue, right? I mean, that makes sense. We all know this is science. So when you experience tobacco like this, it's not like you're smelling it. The language typically used with snuffers is tasting it. Even though you're sniffing it, we talk about tasting it. That is typically if you go on the snuff groups or forums, there's a couple YouTube channels, not many, but the way it's discussed, and I agree, it's a different.
Two, how different does the snuff taste to you than when you smoke a bowl
It's
of
pretty different.
flake?
It's pretty different. We did a podcast episode where we were smoking 1792 flake and sniffed the Elmo's Reserve, and independently they have overlap. Doing them together was quite the experience, man. It was really interesting. They do express themselves quite differently, though. Even though it was the same blend of tobacco, it's really interesting. A lot of history with royalty. I have snuff boxes, Kevin, that I've got off eBay, made in the 1800s. I have one made completely out of horn. I got another one made out of French walnut with silver trim that was made in the 1800s, and I've paid like $20 a piece for these snuff boxes, and they're actually hundreds of years old and really nifty.
Well,
But
it's funny because up in Connecticut, there's this place, Mystic Seaport, and it's a living museum of a turn of the century or 1800s whaling port.
it's a living history type thing, right?
And they have, it's a village, and they have all the reenactors, and so they have the general store and all this, and they have the Scrimshaw makers like museum. And they actually had this collection of snuff boxes
So cool.
that were carved out of walrus tusk, or whale bone, and some of them, you know, they had the scrimshaw on them, and they were carved, and the artistry was amazing on these things. And they were these little round, looked like a tiny, like tobacco tin.
Yeah, sure.
Small. And so I guess it was real popular with sailors back then as well.
Let me show you what some of the modern tins look like. You're talking about small tobacco tins. So here's a McChrystal's and a Freyberg and Trayer. Freyberg and Trayer makes
they're like the oldest tobacco producers, right?
1720. So same company still produces tobacco. This is a cut blended plug, and this is high dry toast snuff, but out of the same factory from a company from 1720. It's got machinery that's older than this country has been a nation. So it's really,
well, I mean, for them, it probably makes sense because they probably take all the leftover dust from pressing tobacco and making tobacco, and then they turn it into snuff.
Well, okay, let's take this Wilson's Acero. You can look Wilson's Acero up on YouTube. They're using a water wheel powered industrial mortar and pestle like you'd use in your kitchen. And the machinery, the water machinery there is the same stuff that was used 250 years ago. It's still in operation today.
Wow.
It's incredible, guys. The history goes really deep with this stuff, and it's worth, even if you're not interested in it, it's worth looking at because it's just damn cool.
Just from the historical, that's pretty cool.
I have to say, you know, snuff is a beautiful form of taking tobacco. It really is. The way it expresses its flavors, it's really wonderful. It's a great experience. What Dakota and I just did is not your typical snuff, basically. And so there's not, snuff really is great, but don't, you know, base your snuff experience off what you just witnessed, though, because that is not.
Well, I thought Dakota was going to die for a second there. He looked like he was about
I did die for a second, but I'm back now. We're all good. Terry says some audio is cutting in and out. Okay. Well, guys, this is about the end of it for us. It is midnight 09 here on the East Coast. Kevin and Robert, you guys are an hour behind us. Is 11:09 there? Chris, what time is it there?
11:09.
Okay, I didn't know if you guys were still in the same
Central Standard.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate everyone for jumping on here. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Apparently, we're having some technical issues. The meth heads are chewing on the wires again. I'll go run them off my Red Ryder. Fear not. I got this. David G says, if I'm not mistaken, snuff has a larger market than pipe tobacco. As far as nationalities in production, yes. As far as volume, there's no way. So there's snuff from all over the planet made in all these little places, and pipe tobacco is not. Like we said before, pipe tobacco is made really from 4 main blending houses. Snuff is made all over the place, and there's different styles. Indian snuff is completely different from German snuff, which is completely different from like American dry Scotch snuff. So yes, it has a bigger footprint, and history pipe tobacco volume wise is much larger. But yes. All right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's do this again soon. Appreciate you.
See you guys next Saturday.
All right, guys, take care. Happy Easter, everyone.